Oh, let me try to drink water while the thing's closed. Mm-mm-mm. 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 I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been, no way. I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. Bum ba ba da ba dum ba ba da bum bum ba 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 boom ba ba da bum ba 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 da ba da dream. I can dream, I can see a brighter day. I can see you were shining way through. I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I dream, I can dream, I can dream a brighter day. I can see you were honey going through. Sometimes I hear you calling. And I hate it never fall. I see you in the morning. I sleep with you way through. I dream, I can't dream. See a brighter day. I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. Okay. Than I've ever been your way. Now that that's there, I want to wait till the live, no, not the, I want to wait till the ad was done. Now that the ad is in, now I can join.
Oh, hopefully my computer doesn't blow up from running 2 games.
Why is your computer gonna blow up?
Because it's old like me. And that's what happens when you get overworked, you just blow up.
Oh, why don't I see more explosions happening then?
Um, I mean, that was that one time where I blew up after 2 beds, so.
Well, I guess that's true. There is that.
Yeah. There was that other time in Bombsy where I killed myself. Um, there was a time in Duck Game where I killed myself. Um, there was a time in Trackmania where I killed myself. You can't even die in that game.
Oh, oh, dang. I'd
You be
be surprised
so
apparently.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Excuse you, sir.
Yep,
Oh. Oh, whoops. my god. Clicky mode. Okay.
Ah,
Clickety, clickety, clickety,
bust.
clickety,
I
clickety,
gotta.
clickety, clickety, clickety.
Ubisoft, why do you suck?
Why you have Ubisoft open? This is Minecraft.
I thought we were opening Trackmania.
Are we?
To get the island update.
Oh, I literally can't do that during stream.
Yeah. Oh.
What's my Ubisoft? I gotta log in.
I can't help you, guy.
Okay.
What
You know
the
what?
fudge?
Ubisoft, you burned your bridge.
Just not even gonna. I'm just gonna sit here and mine my pillar. Oh wait, I wanted to get fortune. Never mind. I'm not gonna mine my pillar.
Did I get kicked out?
There we go. Pillar's
it
just
said
gonna
you
be
left.
there.
I blew up in Minecraft, I told you.
I don't know if that's considered the same. You left because of inactivity, because when you don't have the game open and you decide you want to do something else, Minecraft is all like, nope, it's either my way or the highway. And yeah.
Oh, Minecraft. First, you don't let people talk. Now, you don't let people stand around for loitering.
Yeah. They
I
don't.
don't know what's up with y'all's version of the game. I'm like, I could do anything else, and it'll just sit there and wait. And then
Nope.
I'm back, and it's like, okay, cool.
Oh, that's because you got a virus, and it's basically running your GPU so you can mine Bitcoin.
It's because you own the world, and it's all like, we have to listen to him. It's the main version.
Oh, is that the reason?
I don't know. I'm just coming up with stuff.
Don't
Don't listen to me. I'm just talking.
It stays open because your FBI agent is stalking you while the game is on.
Yeah, they're listening in on all lines. Where's the friggin' book at? Does Taco not keep things in here to read?
I can't wait for the new bookshelves.
Sheep, you're gonna die up there.
Not
You're gonna...
fine. Leave the sheep alone. It's you know, forget this. It's just chilling.
It's stuck in the bubbles.
It's chilling. Wait, or is it? No.
Yeah, I think it's gonna die.
It's 3 leather and 1 paper, not 3 paper and 1 leather. Actually, no, that sounds more right. 3 paper. 3 paper and 1 leather?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like the whole book is all covered. It's 3 leather, 1 paper.
Okay,
it's
that
like the fanciest cover ever. It's like the SpongeBob essay where he has the really fancy the.
Yes.
And then that's it. That's it. 3 letters, 1 paper. That's what that is. That's what that gets you.
Yeah, it's easier to read from cover to cover.
Yeah, because all you are reading are the covers. Oh, there it is, sugar.
This book is all covers. You mean a folder?
No, book. Because a folder wouldn't have this thick of a cover. That's a good argument, though. Basically, if you put a whole bunch of papers inside of a folder, does that make it a book? Because it has a cover. Yeah, it is. If you get one of those folders with the prongs, it's bound.
I fell in the hole.
Oh, you're in the water hole.
I'm actually in the water hole, yes. It's okay. Hey.
Yeah, but see, unlike you, I'm gonna get out the water hole. Oh man, it would be a shame if I just put some obsidian around here. Now you would never get out.
I got out.
Yeah.
Is it working?
Is what working? Wolf dog dog. You know, I'm just not even gonna act like I saw that.
About what?
Is the Trackmania working?
Oh, I don't know.
I
Maybe
don't
people
have
do
it open. I don't even have it downloaded. I can't find what I need.
I had to log into my Ubisoft account, and I do not remember my soundboard for it.
Oh, I remember that conversation. When is that? Wasn't that the same problem when we were trying to play Uno?
No, that one. I apparently bought that under a different email for whatever reason, which sounds weird. But yeah, I don't know. I gave up on Uno.
So
Wait, do I need to install it like right now? Right now? There's no like, oh, I'll get it after the stream.
So basically, the way the schedule runs is between 6 o'clock and
Hi,
7
Durgan.
o'clock. There's a specific game.
I'm trying to figure out
And
what
if you don't have
Taco
the
wants. I'm
files for
highly
it, you have to
confused.
download the files at 6 exactly.
Uh-huh.
So for 2 weeks from now, this is why I'm like trying to get it started now, just so we can run it. See if we'll run into any issues. We have to have the game open and you have to click into it at 6. So
Alright.
So I need
One
to
second.
download the game to run this update while streaming.
Jesus. Ubisoft, you suck.
because we're streaming at the exact same time that the game is available. If you look at the calendar, Island, I
That was
think,
great.
may
Thanks.
pop up another time.
I'm
But
glad you
if
like
you're like
it.
at work or something,
Because
you
I
can't
like
do
it too.
Do-do-do.
Tacos want me to do stuff on stream that I don't want to do. Okay, well,
Update
hold
to the
on.
middle of a stream.
I'm trying to find a book, but how are you, by the way? Oh, wait.
This is it.
Do you
Damn
have-
you! That's not it.
Oh, I'm trying to find a fortune book.
Damn you! That's not it.
This is why I hate how villagers are like this. I don't under. Why did I think this was a good idea? This is not a good idea. I need to work on the trading hall so badly. This is so annoying. Ada, I found fortune. Oh, this is annoying. There's too many villagers.
It is 10 a.m.
I hate this.
on Thursday.
10 a.m. on Thursday. Cool.
Yeah.
Damn it, that wasn't it. Okay, we're coming with
Can't do this Thursday, but I can do next Thursday, 10 a.m.
Okay. Yeah. And then also
Breaking.
5 a.m. on Tuesday.
What is up with?
If I
Oh my God,
didn't have to be
Ubisoft.
at work at 4 a.m., I could have done that.
Yeah, it's everybody should have.
I'm not gonna find my book. I'm not gonna find the book. I'm going to have to do 3. No, I'm gonna do a whole bunch of 1s to get
Yeah. So
2
right now,
to take the
at
2 to get the 3 because I want fortune 3
6:20,
so I can mine my
3/4 of the way,
tower over here.
downloading the game.
But you better be glad there's probably an iron golem
This
somewhere
is
and I
what
can't
happened
murder
that one
you.
time
You
where we,
useless
like,
villager.
everybody
You
was downloading the
nitwat.
game
Yeah,
for,
I
like,
hate these kind of villagers. They're
35
useless.
minutes, and then we all played it. for,
Can't
like,
do nothing.
25, and then the next game was like, gotta download this one. And then we
Okay.
all sat there and just watched. Did we watch the other players or something like that? Or did we just all have downloading screens? I can't remember.
It was a loading screen.
Yeah. So.
I just
Man.
want to work on this. I'm good feeling low and I might skip stream tonight and stream Sunday.
Dude's in the
Oh,
way.
I know that exact feeling. I was literally like falling asleep like 5 minutes before stream and I hadn't even set up anything. So I literally did that in 10 minutes.
Keeky has another time.
And-
Get it signature where you
And yeah, I got it in 10
minutes.
minutes. That's why stream started later than
Hold on,
usual.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
Whatever Ubisoft, just do stuff. Pry into my personal life.
Low energy streams aren't that bad. You just sit and chill. But it's also if you
What
don't
the
feel
hell?
like doing it
Oh.
in general, then might as well just chill and have a nice evening.
So loud.
Okay. What I want to do is I need more books. Okay, so 1 + 1 = 2. Then 1 + 1 = 2. And then so I need 1, 2. I need
We all
2
know the corners
ones.
where the fire
2
under the glass
ones.
is in these
4.
little pits.
So I need 4
The
ones.
pigman fell
4
into one of the
ones.
fire pits.
Because that would make 2 2s, and the
And now I
2s
can't
would
put
be
fire
my
He's a
3. Okay, so I
roasted
just need
pig
4
man.
books. So I need 40
And I can't put
emeralds.
glass there now. And he keeps looking at me like,
You know what you
help
gotta
me.
do.
And he's like, help me get out the hole, sir. And I'm
You
like,
know exactly what you gotta do.
What's our ranking zone?
Rankings?
ranking?
Of course, yeah. I don't know. This is what it's asking me for.
Oh, like the region?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, there's more
choice?
pages. There we go.
Yeah?
We're in United Kingdom, right? United Kingdom of America.
Yes. United Kingdom of America. Could not put it any better way. Give
Oh
me
my
my
God.
leather.
You are
Leather.
killing me with this.
Leather.
That's why
Leather.
having you do this
Leather.
way before the stream actually happens.
Oh my God.
Leather,
Turn
leather.
off. I need this music off, like right now.
Up in the top right, is there like settings?
Yeah, I already went into the settings to cancel it, and it's still on.
They're like, hey,
How did I?
you forgot the music. Let me turn it back on for you.
Like, just
Eh.
shut up. This music isn't. This is not as good as one-armed cook.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna make it. We're not even gonna make it to the stream. Signature's gonna rage quit for it.
Oh my God. I don't want to create my own tracks. I want to shut this damn music off.
Yep. Yep, it's going downhill already.
No, keep audio off. No, keep it off. Keep it off. Jesus.
So how about those camels?
Yeah. What is this?
Are we getting camels?
Yeah.
I got it to shut off now. Stupid music. What do I download the stuff for this thing? And the thing and the stuff?
Huh?
That's
Okay,
me.
so where are you now?
I'm on the main screen. Main menu.
The main.
You're on
event
main screen.
I'm on
Is that
the
loud?
one where it has the list of track builder, online racing, campaign, garage and mix.
What?
He's on main screen TV. Come here, dude. What
That's
you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got?
Trackmania Turbo,
Oh, nothing
online
good.
racing.
Yeah.
Am I in
He's
the wrong
on TV. Whee!
Ubisoft.
Yo, but Darga, did you watch? Oh, well, not watch, but
is
did
it-
you hear
is it throwing me in
anything
the
from
game? Hold on.
Minecraft Live?
Trackmania Turbo, right? That's the right one. We're in the right. That's it.
Whichever one's on
Maybe-
Steam.
Maybe not. Okay, it's throwing me in. Hold on. Let me get out. Okay. Stop.
Don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Believing.
Okay, cool. So on top of, because you didn't say anything about Mania Planet, so I'm like, I was thinking something's wrong.
Let
so it takes-
me
let me see what you actually
It says you have this version of it.
believe it. Oh, where is this looting book? Mine. Don't stop believing any. Oh, looting 3! Oh, wait, I don't want looting 3. I want fortune.
You want 4chan?
Don't stop. No, I don't believe it. I don't want to look through all these villagers to try to find
Yeah,
what
hold on.
I need. Oh, I found it. Never mind.
Okay. Oh, so it says I have it because
No.
I bought I bought all 4
Yeah.
or 5 games when they were up
You
for
talking to me?
super
Yeah, I was
sale.
asking you. Have
So,
you? Did you
um,
see anything of from Minecraft Live
Trackmania, Jungle,
that
Rumble
happened
in the Jungle.
this past Saturday?
um,
Come on, come on. Use your workstation.
okay, so
Use
just
your
search for
workstation.
Trackmania,
Use your workstation. Use your workstation.
and then you'll have the
Use
list of
the
all of them.
workstation. Please.
Trackmania.
Yes, camels. Oh my gosh. They're adding camels, and the camels are gonna have the derpy animation of how they get up when they go like rocking back and forth and everything. And the camels are gonna be 2-person. They're gonna be 2 people rideable. And it's like, he's like, forget trying to share your Minecraft beds with somebody. Shoot, it's like,
Yeah,
you wanna share a
Lagoon
camel with
demo.
me? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And then the baby camels are so
Download
cute.
demo. Alright, other Trackmania. You are out of here, boy. Let me tell you.
Oh, I only
Alright.
brought 3 books. No wonder why I can't trade with
I knew
him.
you as
I'm
soon
an
as I saw
idiot.
you.
I didn't even make 4 books.
I
I
fell.
thought I made 4 books.
This is not where I want
I
to
don't know why I didn't. What did I don't know what I was thinking. Oh my gosh, there's that. And then the bookshelves. Oh my gosh, the bookshelves. You'll actually be able to use the bookshelves. You'll be able to take the books out of them and actually put in like enchanted books and stuff. So literally I can take like bookshelves and like make like this area of bookshelves all mending books. This area of bookshelf all like fortune or looting or stuff like that, and it's so cool.
Let's just look at these games
And
while I
then
figure out what's going on with Trackmania.
1, 2, 3. And then bamboo. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they've added bamboo blocks.
Hey, good
And
news on
so
this time though. I remember my Ubisoft password.
Hey!
nice.
Hey,
Congratulations.
and I don't need it. Damn you, Ubisoft!
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Wait, I need a Mania Planet account?
Oh. Okay, I'm totally not doing that tonight because I got rid of all of it. Because I got, like, that's too much to have to deal with to play a game.
Yeah, it's like Trove. You like.
Got rid of that too.
Oh, it's like Trove where it's like, oh, you want to play Trove? Cool. Get an account with our company, and then you can play the one game.
But yeah, the bamboo blocks you can make, you can have like different patterns, and it looks so cool. And then you'll get you can do a raft. And the raft, you can sit like a boat on it, and it's like, it's so cute.
I'm not. I am in the middle of a stream. They will see all my personal information.
Okay. Then next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, just remind me, and I will get some.
Well, I would say after the stream, get everything set up, get all the way to the main page, and then all you'll have to do is click one button next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah.
On Dragon Ball. What is this?
Unless you're available Monday next Tuesday at 5 a.m. or Thursday at 10 a.m.
I mean, I'm gonna be available, but I'm only available for sleeping at that time.
Okay. Where are you?
What are you doing?
I don't. Whatever you're doing, that's what I'm doing.
Why?
Actually, I'm about to be drowning. Nope, I'm dead. Ah, water saved me.
Why are you towering this pillar with me?
This seems a lot more interesting.
I'm just going up to the top so I can mine it now that I got Fortune 3.
I just want to know where you got all of this material from.
When I got lost, well, not really lost, and I was wandering underneath Taco's house, I mined all of this.
With ah!
Silk touch pickaxe.
Kiki left me to die.
I didn't leave it like you ventured into a hard, hot holiday work zone, and they're not wearing armor.
How would you expect me to not go up there when it's just a giant tower with water going down? You expect me to be like, nope, I'm not climbing that.
Yes?
Wrong answer.
And see, I assumed something, and when you assume things, you can always be wrong.
Yeah, but what if there was like cake up there, and then because I didn't climb up there, I missed out on cake, and then I'd be the fool because I wouldn't have cake. So
No, I would have had the courtesy to share. Maybe, depending on what kind of cake it is.
well, exactly. See,
Oh,
and if you're not sharing,
What kind of cake would you not share?
my favorite cake in the whole wide world. It's okay. It's like a lot of explaining, but it's like this black and white cake with white frosting and chocolate ganache on it.
Okay, I thought you were about to say like licorice or something. 'Cause I'm like, what else is
No.
black?
Wait, is that like a tuxedo cake?
Yes, maybe that might be like the actual name of it. I don't know. It's just what my brain has associated with it when I was young, because I got it from Golden Corral.
What? They have Golden Corrals there too?
Yeah.
It's not a regional thing. It's a
No.
No,
Okay.
that's a chain.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You're so excited, makes me so
Chain of bad
happy.
decisions.
And like the cameras are so in the sniffer one. We're getting a giant dinosaur. We're getting a 2 blocks. Oh, the camels. Wait a minute. Back to the camels. The camels are 3 blocks tall. You can sit on the camels and the mobs can't hit you.
And I was like, meatloaf.
And the
Right.
animation of the
Sounds very
legs when it
like,
jumps
ooh.
over is
And they
so
both look
funny.
I can't remember the last time I went to an actual buffet.
And
Oh, it was
we're, like I said, we're getting the
decades ago.
sniffer, and when
Oh,
it's
no,
a
that was when I went
baby,
to
it's
Gatling.
1 block, but when it grows up, it's like 4 blocks or something. It's huge.
3 months ago. 3 months ago. 3 months ago.
And it's so cute. What are you doing down there?
I don't know anymore.
So,
Is there a cold chest? There's a cold chest. There, cold.
That's what I was doing. I was trying to find gold.
Coal?
Gold.
Coal.
I
you
need a
know,
gold.
like gold member. I love
Cold member?
gold.
Yeah.
Coldplay.
In the
Singing.
winter, you
Music.
in the
Artists. Dancing. Songs?
Shaka Khan.
Is there? There's probably not.
If you had unlimited money, what are 5 things you would do?
I don't want to answer this question. We had this question before. I don't want to answer it.
Have your answers changed?
Probably not, but I don't remember what they were. I'm simple-minded, and so it's probably the same simple thoughts.
I have
Tuxedo
no
cake.
idea.
Don't be stealing my ideas. It's my cake. I haven't had that cake in so long though, because the Golden Corral doesn't make it anymore.
See, but if I had an infinite amount of money, I'd make tuxedo cake mine.
But that was so long ago. Who knows if
And
they
then
even still have the recipe for it?
And then I'd change it to tuxedo mask cake, and then it would always show up just in time.
Oh my gosh.
Big picture, what would you do?
I can't imagine anything good. It'd be like nothing. It wouldn't be evil. It wouldn't be good to have unlimited amount of money. Like you'd be like, oh, it'd solve world hunger. Or, I don't know.
Wow, my answers are not even like that nice.
Mine would be more ridiculous than anything. It'd be like,
So one would be the skyline.
yeah. Oh, I would launch satellites into the sky so I
I
could
don't
count
know
ducks or
why I
something.
thought we had a sugarcane
Like I
farm,
have
even
like
though
an
we
infinite
don't.
amount of money.
We have a
What you
bamboo
got on there?
farm and a melon
Well, I mean,
and
that'd probably
pumpkin
be one of them.
farm.
Okay.
Oh,
Which
and then
reminds me,
the
I'm
final
gonna go
thing
do
would
some
be I'd pay
kidnapping.
for more
I don't know
things
if
to
I'm
do.
supposed to be doing some today. I might actually supposed to be actually helping with the nether.
Kind of like
Actually, I
when,
think I'm supposed to be helping with the nether
uh,
today. Let me go do
okay,
that.
serious answers, serious answers.
Seriously though. Well, you're
I
not
would
answering.
probably buy like a whole big area of land somewhere, and then I guess like not necessarily start my own country, but maybe something along the lines like I turn it into a reserve or something, so animals could flourish.
Okay.
Are you
But
allowed to
yeah,
do that?
but there'd be very strict rules. So if you weren't supposed to be there, you'd get shot from a sky laser.
Dang. That
Because I
you
don't.
went extreme.
Well, because I don't play that. I'm there for the animals, and if you're there, you're not there for the animals. So boom,
Yeah,
sky laser.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's a lawsuit somewhere in there.
No, it'll be signs up, no trespassing. Beware of
Yeah,
dog.
but I don't think that still gives you the ability to shoot anybody.
Well, like I said, it would be not necessarily country, but like forbidden domain or something.
Okay.
So, a little of column, a little good, a little of bad. Oh, you're there for the animals. Also,
Yeah,
pe-
totally.
people's faces are melting.
So
Yeah.
my answers are like
Sane.
very small scale. Like just stuff that I want to do that I don't think I'll ever have enough money in my lifetime to do. So it's like just
So,
tiny scale.
so sky laser.
What?
Nah, that's in the like billions of dollars.
You have infinite
maybe
amount of
Yeah.
money.
maybe trillions, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking that high.
I got one. I got one.
Okay.
If I had an infinite amount of money, I'd put a billboard in every city making fun of Elon Musk. Like, haha, nerd, or something.
Okay.
Because I have infinite amount of money, so like automatically I'm richer than him. So then I can just be like, shut up. I'm tired of
Okay.
you.
Oh my gosh, I forgot Bedrock. You can speed bridge while looking down because you guys can
Oh.
cheat.
Another thing that I would
Speed
do.
bridge?
Yeah, you don't. In Java, you actually have to have skill to speed bridge. In Bedrock, you just look down in place.
What's speed bridge?
Speed bridging. I'm not good at it. It's a Bedwars thing.
Oh, so you're like
Literally,
run while you're aiming down and placing blocks?
yeah, look, Taco. I'm right next to you.
Oh, I was about to put it.
Ah, the hell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, speed bridging. But I can literally run and do the same thing. In Java, you can't do that. You actually have to physically, like, get the, like, rhythm and everything.
And that's why Bedrock is superior.
Not really. Bedrock is just lack of skill.
Okay, so my stuff is way smaller scale and like kind of boring. The whole land thing, like, I like that idea. I and it's like, I'm not thinking about anybody else either. I'm just like, I just want some land so I can
For
not.
wild parties.
Well, no, not even like. I'm so sick of rent.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I want my land. I want to move this house over there, and I want to build a bigger house, and then I'm satisfied. Like, and
Oh,
that's
I
not a
thought you were.
whole lot of money.
I thought you were going
Yeah,
in a
it
different
is.
direction.
No, I'm just like, I'm sick. I would have like the potential of all the money that I would have would like be wasted on me because I'm like, I have simple needs. I'm like, I don't want to pay rent anymore. I'm already like, I think I'm halfway done paying off this house. So I'm just like, and then I found out how much it costs to move it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do that.
Isn't moving houses expensive?
It's not cheap.
Kind. But yeah, and then I'd build a house from scratch, and then I'd have this one too next to it.
Okay.
It's like in Minecraft.
Well, it's like I already.
Basically, I built this house and I'm gonna build this house next to it so I can have both houses.
Yeah, because then I'm like, all the business stuff will stay in this house, and then I'll live in the other house.
Okay, Mister, I'm gonna need more than one house because I can do that.
I really thought you were gonna say you were gonna buy a whole bunch of land and then just move all the landlords there, and then just make them live on this one plot of land. And they're like, let's see how you like it.
Yeah, so that's one thing. The other thing is like maximizing the business. I'm like, I want to enable everyone to do what they want to do with their hobbies. So I'm like, as far as gaming stuff goes, I'm like, we're restricted to like, well, this game
I'm just gonna mine a whole bunch of netherrack.
like,
I know I'm not supposed to, but we don't have enough.
And then for the podcast, it's like once a month. And then
We just need so much netherrack, and I might as well
the
just.
other one, it's like I don't have time to do everything I want to do.
Sounds like you're telling me you want to turn into Joe Rogan.
Basically, that formula.
Okay.
Basically, his hobbies are his jobs.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Joe Rogan. He's a comedian slash
podcaster
slash
UFC announcer.
Yeah, MMA announcer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Slash conspiracy theorist.
Slash pothead.
Slash.
Yeah, lots of slashes.
Like Scream the movie.
But yeah, so yeah, that kind of that formula. It's like, oh no, I fell in a hole.
I thought you were dying. I thought it was the end of Takoyaki gaming. Luckily, his stuff is netherite, so it won't burn.
That'll all be left is just my armor.
Just floating, bouncing in the lava.
But yeah, so and then like I'm like on the way to doing that. It's not working. But I would like to do that for my main three things, and then like I would like to do that for other people too. Like help them do that.
Hey, yours
like,
is way better than mine. Mine was just to melt people.
And mine is like not helping like the world with hunger and all that kind of stuff. It's just like I don't want to pay rent and I want to help my friends, and then
you can get sharks with freaking lasers on them.
Yeah.
Are we turning into Austin Power?
I mean, we made a gold member reference earlier. I figured we'd keep it going.
Yeah, we had Dr. Evil last time.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh man,
Yeah.
this is like an Austin Powers week.
And then I thought about the stream yesterday, and then I was like, I was like, why didn't I think of that yesterday?
Oh, there's a ghast in here.
Yeah, they like to take up residence in the perfectly square
Wait.
area that Taco is making the right space just for them for.
Wait,
That
he's
is
in
actually
here?
very true.
Yeah.
He's in here.
Because Taco still doesn't believe that they can just spawn up in here.
Yeah, don't worry.
Oh.
I'll kill him with my pickaxe. Ah, you died. You're so weak. You're so big and so weak. You stupid square, stupid thing. And your face is stupid.
Oh.
See, he'll never know
And then, like, other
that I
other
dug
than
into
that,
that
I'm like,
wall.
I can't really think of anything else.
Let's go.
Just like unlimited money.
Iron Man armor. I'd also invest in that.
Okay.
Infinite amount of money. Why the hell not?
True, true.
Yeah. And then we crank it down. $1 million.
Indeed.
What would you do with 1 million? Just 1 million.
For $1 million, I'd actually have.
I hate these kind of
very
questions.
serious
I honestly, I don't
combined
know
effort to
why.
turn that
I
$1
just
million
really
into way
do.
more money.
And so
Let's be
I'm
honest,
just
$1
don't want to
million
answer
gets you
them. Plus, I've
nothing.
already answered them before.
Yeah. So,
And
what items
because I literally remember him Taco saying like, you
or what
don't
things
realize
would you
$1 million actually isn't as much as you
like,
think. And when you at
because-
first when you think it's a lot of
Well,
money, but it actually
it's like,
really
would you
isn't
invest
that
it
much
and then
money.
wait?
And so
Or
I just
would you
hate
take
these
care
kind
of
of
something?
questions.
It's
I don't
like-
know.
Like if you invested in
It's
weight,
just
then that's kind
something.
of like
I don't know. For
I
some
don't
reason,
know,
my
it's-
brain just really does not like these kind of questions. Like they really like
I'm like,
upset me like mentally.
for what I know about investing,
Oh, crap.
it's not enough.
I think it's just. I think it's one of those things of
some
having
sections of
too
the
much,
stuff.
having like too many
In
choices or
front?
options or something. I don't know.
Yeah, on the bridge.
I don't know. I can't.
Okay.
I don't know the best way to explain it.
He's a butthole. I don't. I guess I would invest into.
If I have to answer it again, I guess I will. But I don't know. I just do it just because there's no point in making a big fuss over
I'd
it.
invest in
Even
in
if it's
myself,
something that I
guess.
just
So
kinda
the things
don't
that I want to do now that I
enjoy
currently couldn't
answering.
do, I'd take the time to learn those things so I can do them. Type of thing.
Like what?
I'll make Iron Man armor.
Okay. I really don't know if $1 million is gonna be enough for that.
No, but I can go to school so I can learn technology.
True. Even then,
something.
what kind of school you going to? Because I'm pretty sure at the lot. Well, I guess you won't have to worry about
ITT Tech.
loans.
Oh my God, no! Oh, this is the part
Your
that.
time, King. That was a joke for me and Taco. What are you doing? Sit on the couch. Get up. Come on.
Huh?
The ITT Tech commercials.
Oh.
Oh,
You know they got a class action lawsuit and everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were a terrible fraud of a school.
Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-dum, bum,
I
bum,
actually
bum,
have.
ba-da-bum,
Actually,
ba-dum,
a
bum, bum,
relative
bum,
actually
bum,
went to that
ba-dum,
school.
bum, bum.
And
Ba-da-ba-dum,
I wanted to go
bum,
to that school.
ba-da-ba-dum.
Not enough to actually go to the
Soul Sand and Soul Soil both catch fire.
Yes.
And turn blue.
Yes.
I was like, oh, they updated the Soul Sand texture. That's cool. And then I just put down some Soul Sand, and I'm like, I thought it was updated. Why does it still have the skulls? And then I just moused over the both of them, and I'm like, never mind.
Yeah, no, they both do it.
What happened to your relative that went to ITT Tech?
Oh, yeah, so they went to the ITT Tech, they got their degree. I don't think they got into the technical field to use their degree. And then I heard that
Wasn't
We really
accredited,
kind of
right?
was wishing we can
No,
talk
it was
about
accredited.
Minecraft
It was just very
live,
predatory.
but Taco really wants to do his
Oh,
And it's
way
like
of how he does
towards the
stuff.
beginning, maybe some students actually like got what they promised, but after a while, it was more. They switched to just making money, and
yeah.
I just want to talk
a lot
about
of
it and
like
see
the
what
later on
people are
students got
excited about
scammed.
it.
Ooh.
Like they got
But all
overpromised
my
stuff that
people
they
who play
really didn't,
Minecraft and
really couldn't
watched it
like.
are busy.
Yes. The school that I actually graduated with did the same thing. The only thing is, the location that I went to wasn't like properly linked to it.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about too, because I went to that very same one. Because I was gonna go, and then the reason that I didn't go because they're like, oh, why don't you write us an essay on why you want to go? And I'm like, essay, get out of here. So you want my money or not? So I never did it.
You know, that's something that, like, why do I have to write an essay? I'm going somewhere. Shouldn't you guys just be glad that you're taking my money?
It's exactly how I felt. That is very much the same thing that I said when I walked out of there. I was like, why do I gotta write an essay? Like, do you want me to pay you or not? Like, imagine going to like car shopping, and they're like, oh, why don't you write an essay and tell us why we should sell you a car? You'd be like, get the hell out of here, dude.
Oh, yeah, or I'll just go to the shop across the street selling the same car that I don't have to write an essay for because they just want my money.
Yeah. Now, if you're gonna offer me a discount for writing an essay, sure, I'll write you the essay. But you're
Yeah.
gonna offer me a discount.
You don't make somebody do extra work without it being. That's why people do extra credit. You don't just tell them you want to be able to get a better score. Well, how about you do this work and I'll give you some extra credit. You don't be like, yeah, you can do this work, but it's not going to count towards anything and you're not going to benefit from it. But then I'm not going to do it.
Also, I'm gonna punch you now.
Why are you punching things?
Because they made me write an essay. You know how. Well, you don't know how I feel, but now you're gonna know how I feel. I hate essays.
Yeah, sounds like you hate essays.
Yeah. I wasn't very good at school.
Nah.
That's why I went to the school I went to, because I didn't have to be good at essays. I just had to do one.
I went to a school and I took an English class that required me to write an essay every 2 or 3 weeks. And then I took all those essays, and throughout the whole year, whenever I needed an essay, I just took one and just used that.
One and done.
And I would fix everything that was wrong with it from when I did that English class.
Oh, pig.
So you recycled from like high school?
No, from college. My very first year of college, my first English class I had was I picked a teacher where all I had to do was write an essay every 3 weeks ish. And from
And
then
you
on.
use those in other classes?
Yep.
That is the smartest thing I've ever heard.
Work smarter, not harder.
You are a genius. You are actually a genius.
And people want to be like, that's plagiarism. No, it's my own work.
Yeah, it's very much your own work.
It's mejurism.
I gave myself credit, or I gave myself permission to use it.
Yep. Basically.
Yeah, so we were saying that,
It's that kind of thing, and they get you hired at EA.
oh my god. So we were saying that $1 million is not a lot. So you were talking about getting education and stuff like that. For me, it's like investing, yeah, but like it's not enough to like
Matter.
It'll give you something, but it's not like something like really substantial. Like you're like, I'm gonna invest this and then I don't have to work anymore. It's like, no, you'll invest it, and then like you can go on a vacation every now and then because of the return on it. Um,
Mm.
so I'm like, yeah, that's good, but it's like not the crazy thing that you would hope it would be when people talk about, oh, I'm invested and making money back.
Yeah,
Um,
that
so
the type of investing that you have to do for that to matter is like you don't just
Flawed.
it's
invest
like
in stocks. You're constantly like putting your money in something. You're moving it around. You're very active. That becomes your job. Is trying to find places to put your money to make money and then go back. So like it is a lot of work.
for me, basically, I found out it was like, well, actually, I don't know. It's
Complicated.
so what was it? During over the last couple years, YouTube was like, hey, you look like you're interested in dividend stocks, and I'm like, what are those? And it's like,
You
gotcha. So
said
then
the
they've been
wrong
sending me,
thing.
so it's like, so it sent me like a bunch of videos and stuff like that talking about it. And I was like, I don't have anywhere near the money these people are talking about.
Yeah.
Um, and then I got some wise words from someone, and they were like, just try $1 and see what happens. And I'm like, really? So I put $1 in to like, I found one on the list that they were talking about, and I was like, okay, $1, and then I forgot about it, and then like one day all of a sudden I get this email, and they're like, you got 1 cent back, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh wait, it's from that
One
dividend stock.
dollar.
I was like, I got a penny from just putting $1 here. I was like, wait a minute, this is actually kind of cool.
That you lost money?
No.
I mean, you lost a
So
dollar.
Yeah.
no, so so basically there's a bunch of different apps. Like before I learned about it, whenever I thought about stocks, I thought you had to buy like the whole stock. Like like Apple's like 200 blah 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 dollars, and you got to put down $200. Yes, on some like some investment programs, but on newer ones they really get their they've set it up to where the regular, like the average Joe can like buy a piece of Apple stock. You buy like a slice. So, me,
Isn't that what caused everybody to go broke because they let regular people buy GameStop stock and then they all lost
that's
their money
that's
on it?
that's a different thing. What they were doing is basically they were betting on GameStop to go out of business.
That's right.
And then people were like, "Hey, jerks, y'all making all this money off of blah blah blah." They're like, "We like games or whatever they were thinking," and they're like, "Ah," and they fought back. Um,
And then
so
all those billionaires lost money. Yeah,
yes, because they were already like, there's like a whole contract thing where like you're supposed to buy like you can
you're
buy
gonna have to.
and pay
They were
it back at a
taking they were taking loans or something on the or shorting it, but they would take
yes.
loans on those, so they would have to pay it back. So whenever the stocks didn't fail and they couldn't sell it for more or whatever, or they basically couldn't make their money back, so they couldn't sell back to pay off the loan. So then the loan
Came due and they had to pay like billions of
yeah.
dollars. Yeah.
They're
So
gonna teach that in school.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're gonna teach those in economics classes.
No, they're not. That seems too important to need to know, and that's not something that school teaches you. They don't teach you actual life stuff that you need to actually know.
Oh, well then I found out what I'm doing with my $1,000,000. I'm getting an education degree so I can teach that one thing. Back in
Get
my
ready to
day,
be
children.
slammed by the education saying you ain't allowed to teach that.
Punch him in the nose. Take that, big school. You and Big Pharma can go take a hike together.
yeah. So once I got the so basically yeah. So what was it? I think it was one of the ones I have is McDonald's stock. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy $1 of McDonald's stock with this app that I have, and then like eventually I'll get money back. So basically, I have the slice of the stock that like goes up and down with the stock, like the whole market and all that kind of stuff does. And then every so often they like do a financial report or something. I can't remember what it's called. I get those notifications all the time, and I just like, I don't care.
It's
um,
not a million. It's not $1 million yet.
it's like,
I'm
it's a
not
penny
rich, so
anyway,
it doesn't
whatever.
matter.
Yeah. And earnings report. There we go. Yeah, it's the earnings report, and then like all of a sudden they were like, ding, and they're like, you got a penny. I'm like, hey. So I got whatever the stock, whatever my slice of the stock is worth now, where there's like a dollar and a penny, or a dollar 2 pennies, or 89 cents now. Then in my app's actual balance, I get that dividend back. Like they give me that dividend. So if the stock doesn't go up or down, I still get that dividend, which is like a slice of the profits that the company made.
You lost me already.
All right, so basically,
I'm going to tell you right now,
you
Taco.
get,
You are wasting your breath trying to explain it to me. I am a brick wall. I will never in my life be able to understand this. I've had this conversation with my girlfriend several times.
Yes,
who knows
and
very much all of this stuff.
And I have a different approach. So, what do you know about stocks like so far?
I'm glad
The only thing I know
that
about stocks is,
I'm
like,
I'm
stock
just not
position.
gonna say anything because I'm
that is it.
literally not
I
zoned
don't know.
in at all to this
I've tried to learn
conversation.
because I'm like, oh,
I'm not even gonna lie,
seems like
I
it would be
don't even
useful
know what's even
information to
happened the
know as
last
an
about
adult, and
5 minutes of them
just,
talking
like,
about
it is.
stocks.
In one ear, not the other.
Okay. So, as far, and then I don't know the exact definition. But what I do know is that
I love you.
is that basically buying a stock
Whoops.
is like giving a company a loan.
Not my fault.
Let's say
Ancient debris.
McDonald's, and then you're like, hey McDonald's, I'm gonna
Ancient
give you
debris.
$1 to help you run your business.
Ancient
To help
debris.
you run your business.
Ancient debris.
And depending on how
Ancient
well
debris.
or badly you do,
Ancient
that
debris.
$1
Ancient
may be
debris.
worth $2 because you're doing great, or it may be worth 89 cents because you're not doing so well. I can decide that I don't want you to have my dollar anymore, and I'll take what the equivalent of what that dollar is now.
I wasn't even trying to do anything,
So, like,
and I found
if it's
it
worth
too.
89 cents now, you're like, McDonald's, you're not doing a good job. Give me back my money. And they're like, okay, cool. It's worth 89 cents now. Here you go. And you take it
You
back.
got what I
That
need.
just sounds like you lost money.
Okay,
Yes.
well, there's nothing
That's
here.
that's why when you invest, you have to do research and stuff like that.
Wait, what
Which
the
companies?
hell?
Huh?
That pisses me off because then every time we get a loan, if we make less money, we still got to pay
There
more.
we go.
But then they get a loan from us, and all of a sudden they don't pay that
Onward.
much.
Well,
That's
yeah. So
in
what
fact
you
what I'm
do
doing.
is you start a company, and then you
Click.
and then you go
Click.
public and hand out shares of, and then people give you money, and then you don't have to give them all the money back.
Don't even know what just
Yeah,
happened
I'm
there.
lost again.
Okay, so basically, you like a stock is basically like in my understanding,
Hello?
a stock
Infinite
is
fire?
like a chunk, like a little loan.
I'm about to say, like, the fire just wasn't going out.
So like Apple, they're like our company is.
We
worth
did
this
start
much,
the
so
fire.
If you want,
It
to
was
give us
always
like
burning
a
till the world was
slice loan kind
turning.
of thing, it's $200. Okay, cool. I'll buy one stock, like a piece of your company, and then if the company does badly, then that goes down. If the company does well, then it goes up. So as far as like what a stock is, does that like help?
I see no ancient debris anywhere. Do you guys see any
Right.
ancient debris? Nope.
Does it make it like
Okay,
a little
well.
bit easier?
You've explained it as a loan, so yes.
Okay.
Right.
Now we just come
So
over here.
that's as far as my
I
understanding.
don't know if
like,
signature one.
and it seems like it matches
beds.
what everybody's
I
talking
don't
about.
think so. I think signature is
For
doing
me,
the beds
I'm
up
like,
there.
I can't afford the $200
these right here, I'm just
dollars
going
it
to
is for
do
a stock.
just because.
So how about $1? And they're
Because I'm
like,
here,
sure, use
figure I
this
might
app
as well
and you
just
can
do
give us
these.
$1 by
Because I can do them without
depositing in this app. I'm
dying
like,
like
cool.
signature.
And then because that company does dividends, which is like a share of the profits, some companies don't do dividends, and they're like, we're gonna take all of this money and put it back into the company. And some companies are like, we'll share the profits with our shareholders, who are people who own the stock. So for me, I'm like, I'll give you.
I realize if I get rid of the
piece of the
fire,
stock.
it
And
would
they're like,
help
cool, we made
the
profits.
laggingness.
Here's a penny.
Granted, I think it's still Taco's internet half the
Man.
time.
So I
But-
went through and like, now that I know that I could like
I can at least do that.
participate in the stock market by using $1 at a time, then
rid of
I
you.
went back to the video and the person was like, dividend stocks. Do you
Heat
want to
of all
have
the
a
fire.
payout every
I'm
month or a
getting
payout
rid of
every
the
week,
fire
something like
'cause
a
it's
payout every month?
burning
I think.
at any
It's like, here's 12
need.
stocks that'll help.
Plus,
you do
I
that. And I'm
get
like,
free
okay.
netherrack
So then
while
I
doing
spent
this.
$12, put it into 12 different companies.
And by the time I get to the
and, like, every
end,
now and then my phone's like,
hopefully I should
ding,
have
here's
a
$1. Ding,
good
oh, yeah,
amount
ding,
of.
here's a penny.
I should have a good
Ding,
amount
here's like 3
of
pennies.
breaks
And I'm like-
hopefully done. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is cool.
I don't know. I don't
So
think it
then
still
you
keeps cooking if
scale
you're
that
not
up.
in the chunk. So I'm hoping
So as
that
far as like
it's still cooking
like
with them in
having
the
some money
chunk.
to invest in, I'm like, yes, you can invest in the stock and stuff like that, and it goes up and down, so your stock portfolio like raises and lowers in value. But then there's also the dividend part. So let's say I increase what I invest by like 1,000. 1,000 pennies is what, $10? No, more than 1,000.
That's
I think I want to just go
10,000.
like down the
no,
line
1,000 pennies is
and then come back and check
Yeah, so
afterwards.
let's say I invest, like instead of me
Let me see
investing
how far this
$1, let's say I
goes.
invest $100,000 or $10,000. Yeah, let's do 10,000. Let's say I invest $10,000 into the 12 different stocks. Then my phone would go, ding, here's $100.
I
And
wonder
I'm like, that's
if
actually.
I wonder
like a
what other
substantial
things
return
that
to where I'm
Minecraft
like, I can
Live
actually do
is
something with
going
that.
to
But
add.
But then how do you?
Because like
you just spent $10,000 to make $100.
because they're like
No,
they're like
the thing is, you already
the
have
update
$10,000,
is going to
and you're
be
like
it's not
you
well
have
the
$10,000
there's no name for
as
like
part of
Minecraft
how much
update.
money you have.
And so since there's no
didn't have to
name, they
do
can
anything
basically work on like
except
whatever they want to
Loan
work.
it to McDonald's,
So
and then
if they added
a month
bamboo,
later or whatever their earnings
they
report
added
is,
a
they're like, here's
camel,
$100
they're
back
adding the
on
sniffer,
top of
and they're
your
adding
$10,000 that you
bookshelf.
invested that also increased
what
in value.
other things could they
So,
possibly
gave
add?
McDonald's $10,000
Because they're saying
They're
like
doing well.
the
Your-
snapshot is
the
already
amount
going
of
to be
money that you
out,
went up
which
rose
means
in
all
value
these
by, let's
things
say it
are
went up to,
basically
like,
already done.
115,000.
And if
And
all
then
of these are
also, they gave
done,
you back $100
that means
because
that
they're sharing
gives them
profits with you also.
basically a
So,
whole bunch
as far
of
as
time to be
investing, like,
able
that's-
to
That's the part of the
show
investing that I
be able to work on
understand because
something
I guess
else.
I have experience because
Like a lot of people was
$20 in the
thinking
app,
that
and I'm
this
like,
update was gonna be
I
like
think
the
I made $1 over a
archaeology
year. I'm like,
archaeology update,
That's kind of cool.
but it's not.
So that I put
But
that dollar into.
was it
like
possible
one
that
of the
they
other
could
stuff. I'm like,
still
okay,
be
cool, I'm
adding
another
it?
slice of a stock.
Or add
And I didn't have to do
something
anything.
from
Just,
it?
like, just put it in that.
I don't know. Like I know a lot of people were saying that they feel like it was gonna be that kind of update, but at the same time, I feel like
Cash App.
even though it was something that was added
Buy
in,
stocks on Cash App.
You can
it was
buy
something
Bitcoin
that
now.
could added in
I
a
paused
few
to say it because I don't want
updates
it to be
ago.
an ad, but
For Bitcoin.
A few updates ago.
well, no, I didn't
Because-
want it to be an ad for
because
the
some of the
Cash App,
things
but
they were
that's
trying to
that's
get,
the one I'm using,
they were like
and
mechanics that are
I
not
put
like common to
$20 in,
Minecraft.
and
So I feel like
I
that's
made
something they
$1
have to work
after
on
about
for
a
a
year or so.
while to make sure it
20
doesn't
in
like
stock, and then
break.
put that dollar back into one of the other stocks, the one that was doing the best.
Because they had like what the brush, and it had them like
I don't wanna say companies
shaving.
again, other than
Yeah.
McDonald's.
It had them like
Not talking about
shaving the
That makes sense.
blocks,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
so
I kinda-
since
I
they're
kinda
like
get it.
shaving the
Yeah, so
block,
anything past that, I don't
it's like
understand either.
making like
but
half blocks and
the
stuff
part
like
that I've
that, or
had
not like
experience
half
with is,
blocks,
like,
but like one
dividend stocks
something
and
of a
stuff
block,
that.
like
Use it, like,
1/64th of a
basically
block,
Investing
basically.
in dividend stocks with
And if
$20
you
with the
like
one
did
app,
32 out of
and, like,
64,
got
basically
back
half a
$1
block, you get
every
half
year.
a block.
So if I were to
If
have a lot
that's
of,
something they're
basically,
going to
I think that
add,
would mean, like, $2 million.
and
or
then
to be
that's a
something
lot of
substantial,
different blocks they kind of have to do that to
because
to
what?
see if and to get
Yeah,
that
'cause you would put
mechanic.
200.
Because I'm
what is it?
assuming,
Is it 100,000 in each?
I don't know.
one?
I don't. Well, then again, I can't remember because my brain is like foggy from.
I can't remember. Somebody said.
My brain is
somebody
foggy
had a video
from
where
that
it's like you can get
update
a payout
video
every week. So it's like
on
getting a
if it was
paycheck.
only going to be
They had, like,
dirt
50
or if it was
stocks that
like
you can, like, invest-
dirt,
or-
sand, gravel, stuff like
Or
that.
no, each one does it every quarter. So,
So
you
I
don't
can't
need 50,
remember
you need
really.
20 or something like that. Yeah, you need 20
But
to
yeah,
get you through
so
one quarter.
I feel
And
like I
'cause
was
each
saying, I
one,
feel like
like,
we
there's
could have
what,
to
12,
wait a little
12
bit
weeks a
longer
quarter, so you only need.
because just
Yeah, I
because of the
don't. Yeah,
mechanics of
I
that.
remember it was such a long time ago. But yeah, you would
Because you
invest
have to
like
like,
$200,000
and then they also
into
have to
like 20 different
add
companies, and then each one would like have payouts throughout
artifacts
the year. So it's like
into
getting
a
a paycheck.
block.
So you,
I
but you
don't
would
know
need,
if
recycling.
that. I guess, but then
Yes.
again, I guess that mechanics would
and you
be
have to
the
hope
same
that all the companies do well.
as like
But
silverfish.
but other than that, it's like
The
$2
block
million,
would be
you
like,
invest that into that, and then you get paid like a
it'll be
paycheck.
like
Yeah, that doesn't sound
how
risky at all.
silverfish spawn.
It's so risky,
It'll be
but it's one of those things where
it'll
it's
be
like people are like diversify
how
your
they have the
portfolio
infested
and
blocks,
invest in
and
a
the
bunch of different
infested
stocks. And I'm like,
blocks,
I don't
they're
understand
like
those
break.
words. Well, now I
If
do a
you
little
break this block,
Every time somebody says
then
diversify your bonds, I just think of that.
then a silverfish will
Wu-Tang
spawn. And just like
know that one,
breaking
Clan. Oh,
other blocks
But yeah,
would
so-
cause more silverfish to spawn.
So as far
Well,
as
this one will
investing,
be like probably a
before, I was like, I hear
specific
people
block
talk
that
about
just
investing,
has
investing in real
an
estate,
artifact
investing
in
these
it.
things, investing in other things,
And
then I'm
when
like,
it has
as
the
far
artifact
as
in it,
stocks and
when you
stuff
like
that, I
do
never
the
really
gravel stuff,
got it,
or not the
but
gravel, like the
after doing the
brushing,
dividend
give it
stocks
off
thing, I'm
and
like,
stuff.
okay, I
That's
get
how
the
you.
dividend stocks part.
That's
I
how
know
you
other
get
stocks
it.
raise in value quicker, but and then there's like the whole like cashing out and like gaining on it and all that kind of stuff, and I'm like, that's too.
So that's how you get that block.
like,
So
no,
I'm
I'm just
assuming
sticking
that
with
would have
dividend
like
stock
that kind
and,
of
like,
mechanics.
Get my pennies every now and then like if I actually get
But
some
then I
money
was like,
to
where
invest,
would
then
I don't
I'll
remember where
actually
was the
start
stuff
getting
going to
dollars
spawn.
back,
I don't know. Like
and if I
this
got a whole
update
lot of
or
money, then
updates
I
I
can
just I
actually, like,
don't
live
remember
off
much
of it.
about because they were like
But it's
a few updates
yeah,
ago,
so
like
as
one
far
or
as,
two
like,
updates
investing and
ago.
stuff like that, I have,
But that
like,
was like 1 or 2
knowledge.
years ago,
I'm, like,
technically.
I've already started my little tiny, not even like a nest
And
egg, it's
so
like a couple leaves before the
like-
nest is even built.
I'm like, I
Just the
don't
grass.
know.
Yeah, it's like a stick and a couple blades of grass.
Like there's some mechanics that's be
Oh,
easy
okay.
for them to
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
add it to the
but yeah, as
game.
far as like
There's other
actual
mechanics that
million,
probably won't be. And they
that
want
I
to
would-
have time
that I
to
would
work on it
just
because it's
spend
not
on stuff,
like
it's just getting rid of all
because
that.
it is
Like,
and it
Yeah.
isn't like adding a
off-
new
pay off all my
biome
debt.
and stuff.
pay off my house, pay off my
Because
car,
adding a new
pay off my
biome,
mom's
you have to
house,
like,
pay off her car.
where is it going to generate? What
then
are the
once it
standards for
passes
how it's
immediate
going
family,
to
there's, like,
generate? What blocks
in-laws,
belong in this biome? Creating all these new
know what I
blocks
can
and
do for
everything, and
them.
this, that, and whatever.
Here's $1. Go buy.
Where
dividend
archaeology,
stock.
it's something different, and
Well, it's-
while
it's
it does
more
have
one of those things
some
where
of the
it's like,
same features, like
What do you buy people who
and,
have everything already?
same
Oh.
feature as in like
And I'm
regular
like,
Minecraft.
How about this? And like, oh, that's cute. So it's like, I don't know what to do.
Just add it to the
Um,
pile.
That kind of thing, yeah. So, but there's one in-law that I definitely would
Didn't
like,
mean to do that. There we go.
definitely do as much as I can for because they've helped me, like they've helped us the most out of everybody.
Throw
Yeah.
all
I would
this up
definitely
in
take
there
care of that.
because I want to get rid of gravel.
Um,
Did I really use gravel to tower
Then,
up? I did use
let's
gravel to
shrink
tower
it
up.
down
Nice.
even more.
Okay, and then
$100,000.
and
How
then I
you-
do this.
I mean, what can you do with $100,000?
Yeah.
Wow, there's
that's-
so much
that's-
lava here.
Pay off debt, really? That's all you can. That's
That wouldn't.
There we go.
like.
I got
Yeah.
student loans. That would do diddly.
There we go. Get rid of all
I
of
mean, I
that.
got.
it's
You know,
100,000.
we're
is
doing all of this,
such a
and
low number.
is there lava
that-
right here too?
I'm sure.
Oh
all,
my
like, the
gosh, there was
financial
so
bros
much
and all
lava
that,
here.
like, oh, you invest into business. That's why.
Okay.
Broke people stay broke because they don't know how to think outside the box.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
but,
we gotta eat, fool.
Different thing. I'm
even
thinking
like, it's-
Friday.
Even investing $100,000.
This Friday we're going to
gonna
play
be a
the
huge turnout on anything.
horror
You
game
just-
that
you spend
Pigeon
$100,000 and you
suggests
still
or
wait for-
like
still have to wait a
gave
long
me to
period of time.
play. I'd have no
Because
clue
the return
about
on
it.
investment, that's
I literally know nothing
sizable.
about it, basically.
Yes.
Long
so
story short, but
at that size,
that's
in
the
my
game we'll be
opinion, at
playing
that size, It's
Friday.
not worth investing. Like,
this and then tomorrow we're gonna be
You might as well
playing
do
on my SMP.
yeah.
I don't know exactly what we're gonna
so
be
what
doing,
would
but
you do?
we will be playing on my SMP
Because it's not
tomorrow.
enough for your car.
And then I'm thinking,
It would be enough for my
well,
car,
not I'm
but then
thinking,
it
what's
would
going to
be
happen is
such a huge chunk
next
that
week
it wouldn't even be enjoyable to have the car.
we will do our Monday and Tuesday
Because
stream,
it would be like, oh, cool, I spent a huge
our
chunk
usual
on this car.
stream.
You can't really do anything else now.
Then
Yes. So
Wednesday
what-
and Friday
what would
stream
be-
will be pumpkin
what would be
carving
the thing
streams,
that you feel like
I think.
you would?
Because I gotta see what the
Pay
weather's
off
gonna
my
be
bills,
like.
I
Because
gotta
I
pay
know
off
Friday
insurance.
will be fine.
It's
I gotta
nothing
make
about pay off
sure
the house,
Wednesday's gonna be fine. Because like pumpkin carvings,
pay off my
I need the
car,
pumpkins to still be able to
pay off
look good for Halloween.
debt.
And depending on how the weather is,
probably
they
take,
don't
like, a
sit
trip
well. So I gotta see if the weather's gonna be cool all
For
next
me,
week. Then yeah,
because I
it'll
have
be
the
Wednesday and
school
Friday will both
on,
be pumpkin
and then the
stream,
business
pumpkin carving
expenses and
streams.
stuff like that.
I haven't even looked for my book or anything. I'm trying to keep myself from buying another book,
Actually,
all because I only
so
want this
small
one
that
carving, painting,
I
like
don't
pictures
even
out of
know
it.
what I would-
And I'm like, I don't need it for this one thing, but I want
It
it
is,
because of this one thing.
It's pretty crappy to think that. I mean, that's a lot of money. On looking at it, it would be.
And
a lot
then
of money, and it just does. So
on
little
that
for you.
Saturday, the
Yeah, 'cause
29th,
like there's certain things.
Mito
where
has finally found time in his busy
would it be
schedule
better
to come back and play games.
Like
And so
there's also a thing where
that
where debt
Saturday,
is actually a good thing to keep,
we will be playing the horror games,
because if you have no credit, that's worse than having
which
bad
I'm
credit.
thinking about also
Yeah.
having webcam
I
for.
found that out when I was buying my.
Not
first
100%
Xbox.
for sure on that
Like,
yet
Yeah.
still,
Never had
but
debt. I
I'm
paid everything
thinking
off.
I
was like,
will
oh, we're gonna
have
keep debt. And they're like, oh, well, we have no way
webcam
of,
for
like,
that
tracking
stream.
your credit, or the way that you pay your credit card or anything like that. So
Yeah, we have
you're
no track
essentially not-
record for you.
It's like, isn't that a good thing? Like, not being on the radar, isn't that a good thing? Like,
Oh.
well, no.
They're like,
you can't find anybody
Oh.
to finance you because you just have no debt. I was like, this is
Wow.
the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
That was-
is.
Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I don't know how I just miraculously found the right
You're like, I'm
block to put.
responsible. I paid everything off. And they're like,
Yeah.
nobody trusts you though.
Yeah, because you pay everything
Cool.
off.
Like, we
I
trust
don't
this
know why
person
I
who did
jumped in
bad
here.
stuff more than we trust
Yeah.
you who doesn't have anything.
So yeah, so those are the upcoming dates or
Those are the
upcoming events.
Craziest thing.
And then I'm also
Yeah.
thinking,
Um,
I'm
yeah,
thinking
I don't think I actually
November,
have,
early
like,
November.
things have changed so
Not like the
much, but
first
I
week, but
wish I
maybe
knew,
like the
what I said
second week of
last time.
November. I'm thinking we do a charity
things have changed
stream.
so much that I think that I would
And that's
just
when I
hold
want to
on.
try to set up. I want to try to set
Discord it.
what is
Put it
it?
on
I
your
think it's called
mattress.
crowd control.
No,
I want to
like,
know if I can like link it to like the
it would
charity
be like
stuff, because I want to do a
the
beating
finances for
Minecraft
the business.
kind of stream. I think it's gonna be like an
Oh.
8-hour stream,
opportunity
because I know
shows up, then
I
I'm
owe
like,
you
gotta
guys
take
an
advantage of it.
500-minute stream
It's not
for
enough
me
to
hitting
pay off,
500 followers
like,
on
big
Twitch.
debt, but it's enough.
So it's
to,
gonna be a
like,
500-minute stream, which is eight
if
hours,
something happens, then I'm like,
and
I'll dip in. Yeah, I'll dip into that,
it's
to
gonna be
get me
8
through.
hours.
but don't spend it.
And
Like,
I want to do
only
crowd
spend it if,
control, which
something
should
So it'll be just savings.
be able
That's
to link
about
up with that, and you guys will be able to spawn
I mean,
crazy
'cause
things
I
in
would
there
I would use it to
and
pay off
stop me from trying to beat
bills, you know?
Minecraft.
But at least you're thinking you're having some kind of foresight with it. You're like, oh, well, if something does come
And
up,
so I think that would be really, really
you
fun.
know, I have something to use.
Yeah, because things have been coming up.
And so
for the last
those
3
right
years.
now are like
Yeah.
are the plans I
And
have
it's
right
like-
now.
What
I've
else has
also
been
come across a
happening?
deal with the server hosting site that I used to
And it's
do.
like, oh, why did I
Used
say
to
that?
use because
Why
I
did
stopped
invoke
using
the
it for like the
freaking
horrorcraft streams and stuff like that.
Gods of destruction.
I stopped like paying for it because I just at the time I couldn't
it was
afford
like
it,
2019.
so I stopped
Pretty
paying
good.
for it. But
started
with the
some
new
stuff, like,
Minecraft Live stuff that came out, they came out with a
in
lifetime
2020.
discount
Everything went on
where I
pause.
can get the same server for about the same price I'm paying for the
Everybody
realm.
thought
So I was like,
everybody
okay,
was
I can do
gonna die.
that. I can afford that.
Like
It's like
2K all
just
over
basically a
again.
little bit more than a
A
Twitch.
lot of
Whoops.
people did. It
It's
was
like just a
terrible.
little bit more than a
And
Twitch
then,
sub,
like,
which
we
isn't
couldn't,
too
like,
bad, and it's
almost
something
ran
that's
out of
manageable.
food
So I'm
multiple
going to do that,
times. And we're
and we're
like,
going to
when is
start
this
a
gonna end?
new
And then
a
the next
new
year, like, okay, we
series.
fixed some
I don't know
stuff,
what yet.
but
I am leaning towards Vault
now
Hunter
everything is you
with
can't get
friends.
anything.
Yeah.
I know
It's like
a
Still
few
can't get
people have
stuff.
seen Vault
yeah, it's like
Hunters, and
okay,
if
we
you
fixed the
haven't,
food
it's
thing, but now
like
you can't get anything
I don't know how
else.
to describe it, but it's
Like
like
Right.
a
candy before
it's a
milk.
modded Minecraft
Yeah, and
world
it's
made
like
by Iskal.
okay, and
If
then
you
they're
don't know
like,
who
okay, you
Iskal
can
is,
get
he's from
some stuff,
Hermitcraft and stuff
but
like
now
that.
2 countries are
But he's
angry at
made
each
a
other,
mod
and now
pack
everything
where it's
costs
like
30 to 100% more,
um
and like,
the
but
object of it is to
I
collect
don't have
these
30 to 100% more
relics,
money. They're like,
and to do that you have to
nobody
defeat
does.
like bosses, and
Fun.
you have to defeat bosses, and you have to you have to clear these rooms. You have these
Like, now it's gonna be
obulas,
2023,
and you
I'm
need to
like,
have a certain amount of obulas to
Can we just
complete
stay here?
the room, or some of them you can
Can we go
leave,
back to
or there's
2020?
always like different
Go
things
back to,
like
go back to 2019.
like you have to like watch the Vault Hunter series to basically know what I'm talking about.
But
Can
yeah.
we just go back to high school?
But
Let's just rewind.
Oh my
it's
god, no bills?
Yeah.
it's what I'm thinking about adding though
Tsunami every day
to the
after school.
server.
Oh my god.
I don't know
one
how my
thing you had to
computer is
worry
going
about
to
is, like,
run it,
making it home by
and
what,
at the same
4?
time I
Yeah,
don't know
to catch Dragon
if
Ball Z.
5 gigabytes is enough for it.
Oh, that was
We will test this out, and it will be a trying time to see if 5
Think we
gigabytes
lost
is
you.
going to be not. But we can try it out and everything, and that's what I'm thinking about
So,
putting
equals
on the
2 old men
server. Huh?
Oh.
We said we lost you.
What were we talking about?
After school
Tsunami.
specials.
Okay. Yep, yep, yep.
What was your favorite show on Toonami?
I don't know what that is.
Hamtaro.
Dude,
Oh,
Hamtaro was great.
I liked Hamtaro.
Taco Coffee.
Hamtaro was amazing. The Hamtaro. Yeah, like Hamtaro was good.
I never watched that show.
What? It was so good. It's so cute.
I think Hamtaro was my, like, I'm about to go to college days. So
Honestly, I don't remember. I think Hamtaro fell in with the Baby Looney Tunes and the Pup Named Scooby Doo shows. So it was
you
like,
never watched it on Toonami?
yeah, no. That's why I said I don't know what Toonami is, but I know what Hamtaro is, though.
Really? Oh, did y'all know Cartoon Network's gone?
What?
Yeah.
Didn't they just have their 30th anniversary?
Was
Was that their going away party?
That's what it seems like.
Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't true, but I did see something about that.
Yeah, my sister.
Why?
I blame. Never mind.
You blame Nevermind? Who's that?
Taco blamed somebody that he's not going to say on stream because it's probably not something that's meant to be on stream.
Oh no, no. I'll vaguely
Inflation?
talk about it. No, no. Every
Inflation for
every
everything.
time something like sad happens to my like my nostalgia, like this one company's there, like, oh, what happened? And I'm like, you're secretly poisoning my childhood, aren't you?
Sounds like Disney.
No, Disney's actually like keeping things going.
They're like monopolizing people's childhood because they bought
Yes.
Star Wars and Marvel comics and
Fox.
Fox. They just like, yeah, do you want to remember nostalgia? You have to come to us. We have it all.
Yeah, and then the other company's like, and we have the other stuff. Oh, sorry, it died.
Yeah. Man, this is a depressing stream.
Um, but
Kiki,
yeah.
save us.
What?
I said, Kiki, save us.
Camos.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know anything that
They're
happened during
so tall.
Signature.
What happened?
You know anything that happened at Minecraft Live?
The hell is Minecraft Live? Isn't that what we're doing?
Okay, so like Comic Con, there's a 1 year. Well, no, Comic Con's like multiple things. Imagine if there was only one Comic Con once a year.
Sounds awful.
And
I want to go to Comic Con. That's what I do with the $100,000. That'd probably be the only thing that I can afford.
But yeah, basically, Minecon is like the yearly live stream. Well, the yearly event for Minecraft, and because of COVID, it's been like a live stream thing.
Okay.
And it happened last weekend.
Oh yeah.
So during that, they talk about the new things that are coming. In years past, they always had like they would reveal the next theme for the next Minecraft update, and then they would have a mob vote. So they'd give like 3 different creatures, and everybody would vote on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then they'd have like panels with like some of the community like having discussions and stuff like that, and then some of the developers would have discussions. But this year they have decided to not go with that because that basically puts a lot of expectation on the developers, and they're like, we're gonna have this, and that, and they struggle to try to keep up with that. So what they're doing now is crafting it as they go. So the next 120, the next Minecraft update, so far that I know, doesn't have a theme yet.
Nope.
But the new mob that's being added is called the Sniffer. And
Sniffer?
Yes.
Wait, that's a new new bad guy.
No.
No. Just a new thing that walks around in the world.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh.
They added camels, which is what Kiki lives right now.
Hey.
They added a wood set for bamboo. So, like tatami mats.
Yes.
They have a texture that looks like that, which is like I'm definitely changing the beat. Have you seen the cabana?
Cabana?
It's called Taco's Cabana.
Hey. I get it. I get that joke.
But yeah, we have a beach house that's like halfway to the ice castle, and it's made all out of wood, and I want to change all the flooring to the bamboo.
If you just get a whole bunch of bamboo, you can make tatami mats.
Yeah, if you craft a certain recipe, then the texture will look like tatami mats. So I want to.
It's pretty cool.
I want to redo the floor.
That's really cool, actually.
And then they added some other stuff. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, there was like a whole long discussion in Discord.
I saw that discussion, and I go, that's a lot of reading. And then I saw that Kiki had put a spoiler, and I go, I don't know if I should read it.
Because Taco hadn't seen it yet, so I didn't want to spoil it.
Yeah, so the last couple years,
Wait, does this go along with the other spoiler that Kiki didn't want to spoil the last time? Was it last week? We were talking about it.
so basically, I would say, let's say 2 years ago. 2 years ago, we would, me and Kiki would be watching the show at the same time, and then just yelling out everything that's happening in Discord, and like live tweeting, but live Discording, chatting, thingy, whatever. Um, and then last year we did that again, but then as the updates came out, I didn't follow my Minecraft guy, so I haven't been following everything that's been coming out, and I don't, I don't know. I still haven't had time, so Kiki doesn't want to like spoil the stuff that I don't know yet because I'm behind. And then now, this year,
Kiki's
I had to
being
work.
respectful.
Yeah, always, yeah. And then now, I wasn't even able to watch the event in real time because I had to work.
Ooh.
So.
Oh yeah, we did talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just really really behind, and it sucks.
How do you feel about the camels?
I think the camel will be cool because it's a two-person mount, basically.
What? That's actually cool.
And it's tall enough to where zombies can't get you.
Oh, that sounds even better.
So basically, you have like a night tank, as long as you don't come across any creepers, witches, or skeletons.
I wonder if you'll be able to put armor on it like a horse.
Oh my god, deck it out. And like gold, I guess, would be appropriate for a desert animal.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. Give gold more uses besides the trading.
Ah, that would be so cool.
Gold camel. A gold plated camel.
Yeah.
With spikes. I wonder if it'll spit if you attack it with a
That's a llama.
I thought camels spit too.
I think only llamas spit.
Do the Google.
And llamas already spit when you attack them.
Llamas do spit when you attack them. Wait, the llamas in the game spit?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Have you not hit a llama?
No, why would I hit a llama?
To see if it spits.
No, that sounds awful.
But you just wanted it to spit anyways.
No, like if you're riding the camel and something attacks it, it spits at it.
No, it has a dash attack.
Oh, I didn't know what that was when they first demonstrated it. Because I thought it jumped weird.
It does jump weird.
Yeah. Like, it was walking over to this, like, ravine, and then it, like, spider-legged over the jump. And I'm like, what was that? And then they're like, yeah. And then it has this dash move. And I'm like, okay, it was a dash, not a jump. Cool. Because that was the weirdest jump I ever seen. But
oh, are y'all watching scary stuff because of Halloween?
No.
I don't think Kiki is because I know she's scared of stuff.
Yep.
I don't have time to watch anything, so no.
I try to watch scary stuff. Every year for Halloween, Mom's like, I want to do something scary, or I at least want to watch scary stuff because it's Halloween, and like it's like the one time I can convince people to watch scary stuff with me. But
I want to do something like an anime scary thing. I want to make that a thing, but
they have the Junji Ito collection on Crunchyroll.
For some reason, that feels like it's a little bit too far.
Really?
It's like when they're like, "Oh, this artist that makes a whole bunch of creepy stuff," and I'm like, "That's too far." Like,
do you not like scary?
no,
Okay.
no, it's weird. Ah, so some people call me extroverted, and I'm like, no, I'm like extroverted with like a specific criteria. Like most of the time, I'm like, I'm just here to be in the background. And in very, very specific situations, I'll speak up. I do like to coordinate, but that's all under my control. Like if somebody's like, "Hey, come be in charge of these people," and I'm like, no, I don't know them.
Like, I'll be in charge of these papers.
Yeah. So, so yeah, somebody's like, you're brave. You can do all this kind of stuff, and I'm like,
I
it's
gave
all
Cosmo
under
his
my control,
sweater.
though. Like,
And so now he's nice and warm.
like,
And it's so cute.
So as far as like, okay,
As far as
I fell in the fire. So it's like, am I extrovert, introvert? I don't know. But as far as like liking scary
there we
stuff,
go.
if somebody's like, "Hey, this is scary. You want to watch it?" I'm like, "No." But then if somebody's like, "Hey, they're making a new Higurashi," and I'm like, "Ooh."
I don't know.
Have you seen it?
I've seen pictures and I've seen what it's about, and I'm like, man, that's not what I watch anime for.
We gotta watch that.
Okay, I'll watch it, but then that means we gotta watch something scary.
It is. It's very unnerving.
Because of the way that they draw the things, right?
No. You have no idea. So
I don't think that I know the full story, but isn't
yes.
it like?
And you won't know until season 2.
But this is a remake.
No, there is a remake which I want to watch, which I started, but it's so different than the original that like it makes me want to watch the original first and then watch that. But then I may hate the new one because I love the original, so I'm like kind of torn.
How many episodes is it?
I think it's 26, and the bad one, and then the new one is 26. I
Is
guess.
it? Isn't this based on a game?
Visual novel.
Or is it the visual novel based on the anime?
What the? No, I heard a full.
What?
I heard a full screech. Where is he?
Oh, he's over there to your left.
Left if I'm facing which direction?
Yeah, you're facing there. Kiki's got it.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were Kiki.
Oh.
Cause y'all look alike.
Boo.
Y'all have the same armor and it's enchanted purple. I mean, I can't tell from a distance.
So yeah, it's a visual novel. So whenever they try to make stories off of visual novels, they either pick one path and just do the whole path, or they try to like mix it all together.
They did that with Corpse Party, didn't they? And it was.
I have not seen.
I'm gonna go this way, and we're gonna go that way, because I think that's like the new
attribute them to be the
generated
same
nether.
Where it's just, hey, you think something good is gonna happen?
I should have made a
everybody
really
just does.
better path. I don't know what I was
And I'm
thinking
like,
with
I
this
don't wanna.
mess.
That's not what I want to watch.
It's. Is he still here?
Might be a new one.
Oh no, that was you.
see.
Never mind.
I think this is the way.
Explosion. I heard an explosion. I was like, what the?
That's Konosuba.
It is.
I love Konosuba.
I love that show too. We'll talk about that later. But I love that show.
Let's see this way.
I think they kind of lost the whole initial reason.
How
what
did
they
I
were
get
doing.
down?
Konosuba?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I just
Wait, in the
towered up
anime
here, I
or in the
think.
manga?
And I haven't.
That doesn't look like a
The
natural
only
path
manga that I've
thing.
read is Naruto, like right before the fourth
Think,
Ninja
yeah, I
War.
don't think this is a
Okay.
natural path thing.
Because
Alright, this is totally not a
I was
natural
way
path thing.
behind.
But this
And
still doesn't look like it leads
I just
anywhere.
wanted to know what was happening. And then right before the
Yeah,
war
like
started,
this, like this, like
I
this.
got caught up, and then I
But
stopped
that
watching.
doesn't look
And then,
right.
like, everything else passed me up. People got married, had kids, and I'm like, oh, the
This
last time I
doesn't
was
look
hanging
right,
out with y'all,
but
y'all
we're
were about
on
to
the
fight.
right side, though. Maybe not. I'm
But,
so lost.
So,
I'm so
yeah,
lost. I don't know
I've
exactly
seen-
what.
You haven't been on any of the backlog episodes, right?
no.
How did? Oh,
It's been a while since I've been on one
I
of
think I
those.
made a wrong
It's
turn
been-
somewhere.
Yeah, you were
It's been
like
a good amount of
2016, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go back. I
Damn,
think I
that's
made a wrong
6
turn
years.
somewhere.
Yep.
Let's go back up.
It's been so long. Yeah, Psycho's back
There
in
we go.
town, and like
There we go this
he was
way.
like, "Yeah, it's been 7 years." I'm like, 7 years? Oh my god.
There we go. Oh, that's not.
Yeah.
That's not scary.
Time flies
Okay.
when it flies.
Okay.
It
Okay, we need to
is
go.
Crazy.
Is that? What are you doing? That's an odd place for you to
we
spawn.
got. Man, there's so much I want to.
And oh, I do have my bow. I was about saying I don't have my bow on me. Feel you when you're not around. When the night gets cold.
I don't even know where my time goes. It's not even like I'm doing anything important. Like I just start doing stuff, and the next thing I know, the day's over.
There's lava under here somehow.
Where?
Ah!
Mother! Holy crap! I saw my life flash before my eyes.
I said there was
I'm
lava under
I
here.
didn't think it was in that hole.
Go down here.
Oh,
I
God.
am a loss. I don't know where I'm supposed
So
to go.
just like how you are, there's a pigman stuck just like that.
And I know when I see
I can dig.
where I've been or where I'm going. Na, 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 na. I will be on the road. You're gonna rock me when the sun's shines in the morning. You're gonna rock me when the sun won't hear me sing.
That was a genuine.
And drive you home when you're young and I'm alone. You're gonna rock me when the sun shines in the morning. Oh, when at me.
Like you weren't potioned at all.
What?
It would have been 2 blocks down, so you couldn't hop right back out.
It's whoa.
That's a bad ending right there.
Yeah.
I won't be
And then everything would have just
we
fell in the
won't
lava.
be
I don't have much of anything in me. I'm empty. The only thing I have lava in me. I don't think the lava burns in lava. 'Cause if it does, that's just what the hell are you doing?
If it's in a bucket, I guess it does. Yeah, because it's a bucket of lava.
Yeah. So, but then wouldn't the bucket melt because it's holding lava?
No,
The-
the inside of the bucket is lava proof.
No, see, no.
But then when you cook it from the outside, it all melts.
No, you know that's ridiculous.
But that's Minecraft logic. You kind of gave up because you're like, dang it, it makes sense.
You.
I hate video games sometimes.
Kiki is
We
the phasmophobia ready.
No, I had to buy a server.
Oh.
That's the only way to run drop of stuff is to have a server.
You can't
Eh.
run the server on your computer.
No, I don't have enough RAM to run a server, stream, and play the game all at the same time, and it's not suggested to run a server on your computer if you're also going to play on it.
Oh.
Because the server
Well,
takes RAM. Me playing on the computer takes RAM. I gotta dedicate RAM. I only have 16 gigabytes of RAM.
Ah! Man. I'm too close.
There's so much lava. That was my last bed, so don't worry. That's the last bed.
How does it keep switching out?
Switching out.
My torches keep switching out with the flint and steel. Well, that flint and steel just broke. When is the last time you hurt yourself?
Every day. Just recently, I walked into a steel pipe.
Ooh.
With my head.
Ow.
And cut myself.
Ow.
I wasn't. Would you say how or ow?
Ow, because
it sounds a lot worse than it was. I mean, it's not like I got a concussion or anything. I hit it right at the right spot, and then it cut me a little bit. So it's not anything severe. Then I have to.
It's not an injury.
Well, I mean, I got a scar.
Huh?
Like very serious injury that required.
I'm not sure because I rarely injure myself to where I'm like incapacitated for a bit.
Oh, look who's healthy.
Or look who doesn't do much.
I threw out my back one time in the shower, so. And I was shampooing my hair. It's not like I was doing anything crazy. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna shampoo my hair. Like, oh, there it goes. One time I sneezed too hard. These are all actual times where I've hurt my back. These are not jokes. One time I stretched, which you think like, oh, you can't hurt your back. No. Like oh, yawn, stretch, there it goes.
Before, well, I guess I didn't hurt myself. I thought I did, but I'm kind of like still waiting, and I'm like, has it already happened and I just don't know? Like, before I was about to say before this morning, the last time I hurt myself is when I bent my fingernail back. So I was opening up. I thought it was one thing, but it was actually something much heavier. And the box was glued shut instead of taped shut. So I was like, oh, I could just grab this. And I grabbed it, and everything let go except the tip of my finger. And it was just like, origami. And I'm like, ooh. And it was one of them things where it's like, you feel it in your back, and you're like, that, it's not, And I'm like, fanning my hand, and I'm like, I've never done this before. And I look at it, and it's just solid red. And I'm like, oh, no. What have I done? I'm like, okay, I don't know if I need to file a report, so I'm not bleeding, but I'm gonna just keep working and maybe it'll go away. So I'm like trying to keep working, and then like my hand is like, hey, we're done for the day. I'm like, no, I don't want to tell nobody. It's like getting hot, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta talk to somebody. So I'm like,
So your nail got stuck in the box.
No, so when it's glued, the whole flap of the box is not glued. There's like 2 or 3 big like strips of glue.
Yeah.
My finger got under the part that wasn't glued, and then, like I think the rest of my hand didn't get under the part that was glued, but the tip of my finger got under the part that was, because you're like, you want to grab it so you can pull it, and the rest of my hand went, and the tip of my finger was like, hey, I'm still working on this. So it was stinging, it started getting hot, and I'm like, okay, now I'm getting nervous. So I went, and I'm like, I don't know if I should make a report or something, but I was like, my finger, and she's like, ugh. And I'm like, don't say that.
Did it look bad?
It was red. Like, the top, like, if you look at your fingernail, like, it's not supposed to be red. And whenever you see, like, half of it red, you're like, something's wrong. So it was half red, it was stinging, and it was getting hot. And I'm like, I should probably do something. So I talked to the lady, she's like, ugh. And she's like, go talk to this person. And I'm like, okay. And then I walked over there, and I'm like, hey, I don't know if I need to file a report with my finger. And she's like, oh, you got to talk to somebody else. And I'm like, please, can I just find the person so they can, like, I don't know, kiss my finger and it'll go away or something. I'm like, this sucks. So of course the person I'm supposed to talk to is busy, and he's like, oh, okay. And then I found out, and then he's like, did a couple things, and then he's like, okay, let me go to start this, and then he's like, asking me all these questions, like as if like a box like crushed my toe and like I'm bleeding and stuff like that, and I'm like, it's just the tip of my finger, and I'm crying like a little baby. And he's like, do you need medical? And I'm like, no, I've never done this before. I guess not. And he's like, yeah. I was like, the lady said something about icy hot, and he's like, well, yeah, if it was like a muscle or something. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
then I guess I don't need that. And he's like,
Probably just need ice.
he's like, yeah, it sucks, and like it'll probably bother you for a bit, but like it'll go after a couple days. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry for wasting everybody's time. I'll go back to work now.
If you cut yourself too, your fingernail's gonna turn black because all that blood just hardens and has nowhere to go.
Yep.
So it's just gonna turn black, and then your nail's gonna be like that for a while until it grows out.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. So the next morning I woke up and it was black, and I'm like, cool. It's not red, it's not swollen, and it's not hot anymore.
You probably just cut yourself under the nail.
Yeah, like it bent and like just like yeah, it bent back like origami, and I'm like,
the first thing that comes to mind is the James Franco meme. It's like, this is your first time.
So,
yeah, that's never a pleasant feeling when it's the nail.
Yeah, it man, and then like I keep almost doing it again, and like my body like reacts real quick. Like my hand's like, no, and I'm like, huh? Oh, sorry, I was gonna do it again. Sorry, finger.
I keep my nails very short because of that. It is never pleasant, and every time it gets you, you just it always hurts.
Yeah. So I was about to say before this morning that was the last time, but then like what did I do? I was getting some breakfast out of the fridge, and I opened the freezer and the fridge because I needed water out of the fridge, and then I needed my breakfast sandwich out of the freezer. I grabbed the breakfast sandwiches, and then I went down to get water, and I'm like, oh, I don't have a cup because my hand is full with the sandwich. And I stood up and slammed the top of my head into the freezer door.
Ouch.
And I was like, ah! Huh? Nothing?
Oh, you're fine. It's only a concussion.
I was like, am I fine?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Do I think I'm fine and I'm not? I'm like, I gotta go to work. I guess I'm fine. And then I just went to work.
It's okay. The concussion will kick in later.
No, I was I'm like, I'll be driving and all of a sudden I see stars, and the next thing you know, I wake up in a hospital, and I'm like, yep, I wasn't fine.
I mean, that's usually how things work.
Mainly, yeah.
But yeah, the last time I hurt myself with a finger.
What you got?
As far as back, oh,
I was gonna ask
Hmm?
what Kiki got. What Kiki
oh
got?
yeah,
I gotta hear Kiki's. 'Cause I feel like hers are gonna be. They're just gonna be. Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I've hurt myself.
It happens so not often.
Is yours
Yeah.
also a concussion?
No, that's my sister.
Oh,
Sister got a
what?
concussion?
My sister's had a few concussions, actually.
Oh, that's not good.
It's her own fault.
The one time that I've gotten a concussion, I didn't realize it was a concussion because I didn't know what the hell a concussion was. I slipped in my garage
Ooh.
because it was raining
Oh.
and the garage got wet and it slipped, and I remember falling and hitting my head, and then I just got up and I didn't feel anything. Like I didn't feel any pain, like nothing. And I was like, what? But I still remember the noise of my head hitting the floor, because it was just like a solid thunk. Yeah. And we were just kind of like, well, what the hell do we do? I was like, we're not going to the hospital. So I just played Killer Instinct and listened to
Yeah, that
my
sounds about
blood.
right.
So I just curled up on the couch and took a nap. You're
Yeah.
like,
No.
no, don't do that.
I remember hearing like the blood flow in my ear. Yeah, like it was just, not that I was internally bleeding or anything, but just I can hear blood flowing throughout my head, I guess. And I go, oh, this is weird. And yeah, and then then when I became an adult, I was like, oh, I was very much concussed. That was scary. This was one of those times where I was like, oh, I could have died and not even known. Yeah.
The last time I guess it was the last time. I don't know. I guess I did it before, like the same thing, but not. Well, I don't know. The more I think back, the more I'm like, yep, hurt myself. There. So my lower back just sucks. It's terrible. I'm like, I don't know how to treat it, so I don't treat it well. And
That's like concussions.
and yeah, it's all from like retail jobs, like lifting stuff and like too much, too heavy and stuff like that. And at my last job, I picked up a AC window unit for the window AC
Or an
unit.
AC.
Yeah, and I'm like, ah. And I like wiggled around. I'm like, oh, that was a weird sound. And
I can already tell you what it is.
and it started working, and then like went to go sit down there and break, and then it was hard to stand back up, and I'm like, this is not good.
Did you feel it all down your leg and in your butt?
Not until the next morning.
Yeah, that's your sciatic nerve.
Yeah. So the next morning I was like, oh, I can't walk. Well, let me get ready to work, and then I will call and tell them that I hurt myself.
I broke my back.
So, for 3 or 4 days, I couldn't walk. Like,
Yeah.
it was the weirdest feeling. And like, I don't know, like, when stuff just like completely doesn't work, it's the weirdest feeling. like, part of me kind of wants to say like I empathize with certain things, but then other parts of me are like, no, idiot. Like it's nowhere near that. How dare you say that you're the same as someone else who has like certain condition? And I'm like, I don't really know. Oh, he's gone. Cool. I can cover this up now. The pig man, he either burnt with the fire or he despawned. Um,
Despawn because zombie pigments don't burn.
Nice transition.
okay. So yeah, it was weird. It was like I was mad because getting old sucks. I felt helpless because I couldn't walk, and I was upset because I was missing out on work. I needed to go to work, and then I was thinking, how am I gotta go pick Ray Ray up from work, and I don't know how to fix this. So I ended up borrowing a heat pad from Mama Taka and using that and a leave after like 3 days. Like after the first day of actually like properly treating myself, I could feel things coming back, and I'm like, oh, okay, I just need to not ever do this again. And
yeah, never not do it again.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
then
good one.
yeah, and then a couple days ago, I was at work and I was doing my normal job, and then somebody was like, "Hey, could you come over here and help us with come over here?" Like he was basically like, "Let somebody else do this, and I need you over here." And I'm like, "Did I do something wrong?" Yeah, I gave the thing. I'm like, "Hey, I was in the middle of blah blah blah," and then I walk over there, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna need your help in a second." And I'm like, standing, and I'm like, "What are we doing?" And then I look in the truck, and there's a guy with like 5 full pallets of water.
Oh,
and
no.
and one person gives him a pallet jack, and then he goes to the truck and then tries to lift it up, and he's like, he's just struggling, and I'm like, I can't stand like when somebody's struggling and nobody else is helping them, and it's like very easy to help them. So I'm like, okay, I don't know why y'all are standing. I don't know.
Dang, Taco, I didn't know they jump scared you at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, I don't know why everybody's standing around, but I'm gonna go help this dude. Like, I'll at least push on the other side of the pallet because he's like, it's like he's trying to drag this like gigantic thing uphill in a truck with the bad pallet jack. I'm like, why ain't y'all give him a green one? Those are the bad ones. So I'm like, why is everybody standing around? So I'm like, okay, I go park mine, and then I'm about to leap into the truck, and they're like, no. We're actually not allowed to go into the truck. It's a liability thing. And I'm like,
oh my god.
And this dude's like just struggling, and I'm like, stupid. But sure, I guess somebody else got hurt in the truck, and like they're like, we can't allow this to happen again. And I'm like, fine. But why don't we have a motorized pallet jack? Why?
Then they wouldn't let you take it into the truck.
Oh my god. And I'm like,
somebody would pin themselves to the wall.
No,
I guarantee
because I feel like that would be like something like we would just let the person use it, and like he's like cool, and like just squeeze the thing and it'll like just come out. Oh my god! So I'm just sitting here like this is beyond dumb, and he's like trying to go like like if a car's too low to go over a speed bump, how they'll like go all the way to the left and go all the way to the right just to get some movement. Like, so he's like just zigzagging the pallet out, and I'm like, why are y'all
this
making
was
me
the driver?
stand? No, this is the person who's he dropped off the water.
Yeah,
We're
so
not allowed to get,
the
yeah.
driver. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yes. Yeah, so he's just like, and I'm like, this is driving me nuts. And then he's like, he stops for like a second. He's like, y'all ain't gonna help. And I'm like, I'm about to pull my hair out. Tried, and they stopped me. And then they're not telling him that we're not allowed to. And I'm just like, So a call was made, and then the water was out. And then he's like, okay, cool. Line these up over here. So I like grab it, and then I try to pull it, and I'm like, whoa. I see why he was struggling. So they already had the momentum going, and I just kind of took the momentum and like parked it. And then like we parked all of them, and then the last one came out, and he's like, okay, take this one around to the other area. And I'm like, okay. Oh, hopefully the momentum's still there and I can keep the momentum going all the way around the building. So I'm just like, for like 10 minutes, just slowly inching around the whole building. And like 2 minutes in, then like he finished talking to the guy, and like they closed up the truck and all that kind of stuff. And then he came to help me. So he's been pushing. But for 2 minutes, it was all me. And it was like already like late in the day, and I was already like moving stuff around and picking stuff up, and my legs were like, whoa, what are we doing? We doing squats today? What the hell? And I'm like, my legs are gonna be so sore in the morning, but let's get this over here. And then yeah, he helped push it all the way over there, and even pushing and pulling it still like, I don't know how many pounds of water. But yeah, so we get it there.
It's a couple. Was it on a blue pallet?
Yes.
It's a couple thousand pounds.
Yeah, I was like, it's probably a ton of water, literally.
Yeah, that's not even an understatement. I've got my own stories, but I'll let you finish yours.
Yeah. So we get it there, put it down, and I'm like, here? And he's like, yeah. And it's so weird because there's like squares on the ground, and it's like not in the square. And I'm like, so right here or in the square? And he's like, it's fine, just drop it. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, back at my job when they implemented the squares, everything had to be in the square. And at this job, nobody cares about the stupid squares, even though there's freaking tape all over the floor saying put stuff here, put stuff there, and you don't care. Fine.
Oh yeah, that's about right.
So I'm like, fine. And then I go back to what I was doing before, and yeah, everything was fine. And then the next morning, I got up, and I'm like, okay, oh no, it's only been 2 months since I messed it up. Or maybe 3. And I'm like, I wasn't going to do it again. And I thought it was going to be my legs that were sore. My legs are like, nah, we're good. So I've been taking it easy this whole week. And it's been driving me crazy because I like being busy and I can't. So.
Yeah. Welcome to old age. I used to have to, when I worked for the beer business, whenever they had the bright idea of like, hey, we're going to put a display in the Walmart so people can buy 24-pack cases of beer. Let's put it on the, like,
the displays that spell out Super Bowl and stuff.
I've had to do those too, but no, like, so Walmart wants, whenever they do a display, they always want it on a pallet, so they can always move it out if they need to.
Yeah.
So that's why when you walk down the aisles in between, or when you walk in between the aisles, you know, like the big rows, you just see the big pallets of like the stuff they want you to buy. Like, oh, here's a whole pallet of $1 DVDs that nobody likes. You know, they're all on the pallet.
That you already have.
Yeah, but for the beer, we would have to build it, right? And it'd be 12 stacks, so it's 120 cases of beer. I remember this has been over 10 years. No, it's more than that. with 6. 140 cases.
Oh. Take one down, pass it around.
Yeah, no, so yeah. So, but you know, it's 140 cases, all on the pallet in the big old Walmart pallets. And then they'd be like, all right, we got to take it to the opposite side of the store. So guess what you get to do? You get to build it in the back because they wouldn't let you build it on the floor. And then you get to load it all up and then drag it. So I'd walk across the whole damn Walmart pulling that big ass pallet where people see me pulling the pallet. And you're dealing with customers now because customers are stupid. And then they're like, oh, hey, there's a guy pulling a giant pallet of beer. Let me just stop right in his path. Or let's wait till he's almost nearby so I can cut right in front of him. And then almost run over your child because you're an idiot. So, yeah. And you imagine trying to stop one of those pallets after it's picked up momentum?
Like trying to stop a train.
Yeah. So, people do better.
They're like, oh, I'm gonna let him pass. He's taking too long. I'm gonna go now.
Let's wait till the very last minute and then get annoyed and then get in front of him and then get mad at him because I decided to get right in front of you. I'll let this pallet run over you. You think I care? I've had some crap injuries. I banged my head, or not my head. I banged my head against the wall from sheer frustration. But when I was doing demolition in the bathroom, I was trying to break down some of the smaller pieces of some of the bigger pieces of drywall into smaller pieces, so we can like compact it to take it downstairs. Well, the bathroom was very dusty. I had my goggles on. It was foggy. And it was in the middle of summer, so I was sweating, steaming, and then there was dust everywhere. I came down on one piece of drywall that I was trying to break, and it went right through my glove, and the nail went right through my glove and into my hand.
Yeah.
So I woke up in the middle of the night. I couldn't ball up my hand. Like everything just hurt. Yeah. There was the time I fell in between a truck and a dock. And,
no.
Yeah. Like it was just one leg went through, so it went all the way through, and everything from the knee down turned purple, dark purple. I had a hematoma actually in my leg. And then I worked on it for a week before I was like, yeah, I shouldn't keep working. What was the other one? I broke my foot playing volleyball.
Wait a minute.
That was last year.
Oh
Wait a minute.
my god.
I was playing in the sand, and I jumped up, I hit the ball, and when I landed down, instead of my foot like hitting the ground and like flattening out, it got stuck in the sand, like tiptoe got stuck in the sand, had nowhere to go, and then just kind of like popped, and then I fell to the ground. So it was like a weird. It wasn't like a complete break, but it was like a fracture in between the joints. Yeah. So that one was fun. It just stopped hurting now that I think about it. Maybe like a month or two ago. There was my motorcycle accidents where I broke my pinky toe and got road rash all over my back and legs. And then when my back constantly goes out, and then I can't turn my head. I slightly dislocated my shoulder lifting weights.
I think I slightly dislocated my shoulder back when I played tennis.
Ooh.
So I would do a backhand, and it was like, I'm like, ah! I'm like,
Was it one of those where like it popped out, popped back in?
I think so, because then like the next day it'd be sore, and I'm like, well, can't do back. Or actually, right before, like when what is it? It's not a wind up. It's like a when you're getting ready.
Yeah.
The pullback part. I could feel like something fall out of place, and then like swing is like. So
Yeah.
I have a different. I don't do top spin backhands because of that.
Ooh.
And now that I think about it, this the same shoulder that I always have problems with.
We just diagnosed your shoulder.
I was like, that's where it comes from.
Yeah, my shoulder whenever I lift things or whenever I'm moving it around, like it just pops and grinds until well no, it just pops and grinds most of the time.
Yeah, I'm rarely. It's like it's always work related.
Yeah. Well, the worst thing about injuries like that, like the ones to your back, is that you can sit there, load up, load up, load up, and then the slightest thing is what will push it over the edge. And then you're like,
Yeah,
oh, I went to tie my shoe, and now I'm face down.
yeah. It's like the thing that bothers me the most. Also when I finally made it back to work, um, everybody's like, "How you doing, Mr. Taco?" And I'm like, "I'm not 70 in a hospital bed. Like, don't
You're,
don't
you're not,
talk to
you're
me
not,
like that."
you're not 70 in a hospital bed yet.
I'm like, y'all are making me feel ancient. I'm already like 10 years older than everybody here.
Hey, at least they're considerate. Whenever I got hurt, they'd just be like, hurry up, get better.
True.
Like, I don't want to hear any excuses. It's like, oh, okay.
You're
Jeez,
back, right?
Yeah, you don't need that or anything.
Wow.
But yeah. So now I'm like, it's like the whole week they were like, let us know whenever you want to take a break. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like,
You better appreciate that. You better take advantage of that.
yeah. Well, the thing is so it's weird because it's like, um, I got it. Fuck. He knows where I am.
Anytime I've ever gotten hurt, they're just
Okay.
pissed off that I'm off of work. Like, when are you getting better? Did you put ice on it? Have you taken ibuprofen? Or like, no, I like being in pain. Yeah, I don't do anything to relieve it. You're right. Oh, well, we need you. Like, I need my back. Yeah,
I
we
mean,
need
it's
you more.
true. I don't know. I think that back is what really got your back.
Yeah, I hurt my back one time when I was at FedEx, and I was picking up this big old Pelican case. I don't know if y'all know what the Pelican cases are.
Oh yeah.
But it's like those big collapsible things, usually where you put fragile equipment because you can line it with the foam.
Yeah.
And this one was, I mean, it was over 50 pounds, over 80 pounds, big old damn box. So I go to pick it up to load it up into the back of the truck, and as soon as I picked it up, I was like, nope. And the thing that sucked is because where I was at, the truck was sitting higher than where I was at, just because that's how the pickup area was designed. So I had to like pick it up, almost to my head, just to get it into the truck.
Oh
So
wow.
Yeah. So back was already sore. I was already tired, and this just didn't help. And then as soon as I picked it up, I felt it pop and tighten in the middle of my back. And then every time I took a deep breath, it hurt. So I had to take shallow breaths, and then I couldn't move, and it took him like close to an hour for them to find a replacement for me to get off the route. And I was just sitting there, yeah, and I was just sitting there like very slow, stiff movements, and they're like, well, we gotta find somebody. I'm like, I can't move right now. It's like, I need to get the hell out of here. I had to argue with them because they thought I was making it up. Yeah. And on that note, I will be right back.
Alright.
You think you
Did we find any more
win.
ancient debris today?
I mean, I did because I broke a few beds. I found like, I think like 4 pieces, but that was just because there was those beds all the way down here since I was doing the path
Oh,
that I just went ahead and just blew up since I was down here. That's about it. I've just been
okay.
figuring out a faster way to get these nether bricks.
I see the mini smelter has become a full-fledged smelter.
It was taking too long with one.
Also, the simulation distance, if nobody's standing next to it, it won't do anything.
Yeah, that's the other thing. So I've been like just standing over there sometimes.
There's like a way to like set up. I know you can do it in Java with like redstone. You can like set up some kind of doohickey, and it'll like it'll like load up that chunk. But
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know.
commands.
Oh no, it's like a redstone clock kind of thing. Like
Not really. If a chunk isn't loaded, whatever's in that chunk is not gonna be loaded.
there was something that they did with like a.
I'm pretty sure it was a command, because the command's the only way you can have a chunk stay loaded.
Oh,
That's just beneficial for the world, so the world's not lagging.
I could have swore they made like some little contraption. But yeah, they did. They set up like some little things so their big farms won't just break. And I was like, ooh, I want to do something like that. So then the world just completely lock up.
That seems like a bad decision. Nope. And nope. And yoop. And yoop. And yoop. Nope. That.
Were you the one that said that you missed the Cartoon Network celebration thing?
No, that was pink.
Okay. Did you end up watching it?
I watched the show that I wanted to see, but that's about it.
Was it as good as you remember?
Yep. And I would watch them again if I wanted to. Come here, you. Oh, now you want to run away. You realize you made the wrong mistake. I don't want that. There we go. And then back following this.
So I know.
There we go.
You ever do something like unconsciously
Yes.
and like it keeps messing up something else that you're trying to do consciously?
No.
Yeah. I was like, I was like, how do how does flint and steel keep switching out with my torches? And then one time I was like actually paying attention to what I was doing instead of like just muscle memory. And I like clicked it and moved it and swapped them. I'm like, oh, I'm the one who's doing it.
Oh, wow.
And after placing that block, I can no longer get out, and I'm out of netherrack. Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
Rip
either.
Taco.
Huh.
It was nice knowing him. He lived a short life. Yep.
Do we have a stash of netherrack?
No, all the netherrack I've been getting, I've been throwing it in my mini smelter. And to get more netherrack, I've just been digging out the edge of this tunnel.
I wish beds gave you the blocks, like.
It does. It just usually falls into the fire that's around it, and that burns it. If you get rid of the fire, you can most of the time get the extra blocks that are coming from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I kind of don't want to use beds for a bit and just dig it out myself.
You have fun with that. I mean, when you give up on that option and want to do something else.
Well, if I do like 3 blocks over or something like that, with the pickaxe that I have, it's like it's almost insta mine.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Okay. Uh-huh.
and I got like 15 blocks.
Uh-huh. Sure.
I can't.
Whatever you think, Taco.
Yeah, I got proof.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. It's not that I don't believe that you have this really nice pickaxe. It's just I'm pretty sure you're gonna want to give up after about doing a few of them by hand.
Once my inventory fills up, then I'll be done. I ran out of blackstone.
I wish I wouldn't have put my shovel in the ender chest. Cause I was trying to make room in my inventory.
2.5 stacks. Used up about a fourth, maybe a sixth of my pickaxe.
What I miss?
Mining away.
I started mining out some of the area by hand because I ran out of netherrack.
We went through all of that netherrack already?
The netherrack that I had.
You had that whole chest full, right?
Where?
In the nether?
Where in the nether?
In your hopper?
That's being cooked.
You need more?
So.
See, I got tired of how slow it was, so I made more, and I cooked it all in about a few minutes. So it's not there no more.
Were you the one that put it all in there? Because I kept swapping out the lava buckets.
Yeah, but I extended it so it's bigger.
I see.
Yeah, I've been picking some of the ones that were like blown up but not shaped yet, and then I emptied out all of my inventory.
I've been trying to keep some after I clean it out, but then I end up using a lot of it to give it the shape. So then,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the whole conundrum, because it's like,
You think you wouldn't need as much as you do, but then you end up using more than you get.
yeah.
Oh, techno sheep, what up?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna mind it anyway.
I'm over here sharing sheep, so we can make some more beds, so we can blow more stuff up, so we can keep with the chaos.
I'm just mining away
I need more. I need a pickaxe. That's what I came
and
out
running
here
through lava like an idiot. Why? Nobody knows.
for. Ooh,
Man.
ooh.
Hmm.
I had some pho for lunch today.
Ooh, that's
Ooh.
amazing.
I
Man,
haven't had that in a long time.
we went to this pho restaurant in Orlando that was really good.
You were in
Yep.
Orlando during lunch?
Yeah, that's how fast I am.
Wow.
This was back in August when we went for vacation.
You had lunch in August?
Only one day though.
How have you
Actually, no. Now that I
survived
think about
since
it,
then?
it wasn't even lunch. We went like at 1 o'clock in the morning. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, the
So it
restaurant
was brunch.
Brenner.
1 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, we went at
Brenner.
1 o'clock in the morning.
And you call that brunch?
Brenner.
No, I call it Brenner.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways, if you're ever in Orlando, 24 hour. They're open 24 hours. With that.
That explains the name.
Uh, dude, it was so good. The food was good. The drinks were good. The merch that they have there is good. The design of the restaurant is good. It is like everything is good. And we would talk to the owner, and the owner has a cousin in Texas that has a ramen shop.
Oh.
Ramen.
Yeah, that is Dragon Ball Z themed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I want to go to that spot.
As you should.
So, pho is a type of noodle,
Soup.
and there's a restaurant that's called. It's not called Noodle King.
Oh yeah.
It's called that type of Noodle King, and I'm like,
They're the king of.
y'all?
They're the king of pho.
Yeah, and I'm like, did y'all name it like that on purpose?
Oh yeah. They actually just sold that restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, so it's under new ownership.
There's a lot of places that like, oh, let's go to this place, and it's like different. It's like the same,
Yeah.
but different. And you're like, what happened?
Somebody moved in and bought it.
Basically.
There was
Hopefully for the better. Not always.
It's never for the better.
rarely. Have you ever gone to a restaurant that you used to go to all the time, and then you didn't realize that it was a different restaurant until they handed you the menu?
No.
Thankfully not. That happened to you?
I don't think we would have had this scenario if it hadn't happened to Taco.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's just 'cause I can't say it without laughing. So yeah, there was this Vietnamese restaurant that we used to go to all the time. It was the best. They had the best egg rolls. They had the best. It's weird because I don't like, some places call it combination rice, where it has dang, I haven't had it in so long. Oh my god, it's been.
It has a lock, and you have to solve the combination, or else you don't get it.
It has pork.
There's a combination of meat in it, basically.
Yeah, pork, beef, and then the Chinese sausage. And then some places are pork, shrimp, and beef.
You sure this was a Vietnamese restaurant?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's like, everybody has chicken fried rice. But then they're like, we got pork fried rice, we got beef fried rice, we got Chinese sausage fried rice, which is kind of weird. It to me, it tastes better with other stuff. And then they have shrimp fried rice.
Is that sausage spicy?
It's sweet. It's weird.
Okay.
It's like a weird sweet sausage. But it's so good. Like a barbecue kind of sweet, not like sugary sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it?
Like a jerky almost.
The place that I've saw y'all at before has it. It's by a grocery store. Across the street from used to be a Japanese restaurant. I met you to give you the cookies there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, yeah, that's a whole different restaurant now. Did you walk into that one thinking?
No. No, that was our replacement, because we used to always go to this one, and and also they had the wonton chips.
Yes.
And they had the wonton chips with the sriracha sauce. My stepdad used to love that. Basically, we would order our food. He'd go scoop up a big old bowl of that, and then just eat that, like, just eating it like crazy. And then he would like sample some of the food and then take the rest home. And yeah, the combination fried rice was the absolute best there. And then one day, I hadn't been there in a long time, and then I came back, and then I went in and sat down, and then they gave me a menu, and I was like, none of this is what I remember. And then I looked around, and I'm like,
it's in a whole different language.
it was.
Wait a minute. I think I lost my consciousness, and so you're like in a different dimension. A sixth dimension. Mm-hmm.
So what did you end up doing? Did you just get up and like back out slowly?
Couldn't, because I was the only person there.
Oh, you're having one of those. You had like my TwitchCon scenario.
Yes. And I didn't want to be like, this isn't what I want, and leave. Like, so I was like,
yeah.
If you're the only one there, it's for a reason.
Well, it's like, man.
You stayed out of politeness.
Yeah. And I tried something new, and I'm like, I don't think I like this. So if I had another.
Was it the food bad, or was it just food that you, or was it the type of food that you didn't like?
Let's see, what's the best scenario?
I went in for ice cream and I got diarrhea.
Interesting choice of words.
I'm trying to think what can I substitute for to not like be mean.
Oh, it just wasn't good.
No, 'cause I'm trying to like get an example of like a type of food, and
It's like okay, so and not gross ones. Like if you want ice cream, but they only have custard, or they only have like gelato or something. Is it kind of like that, or is it like I went to a dessert shop for a pie and all they had was cake?
That would probably be the like closest scenario because they're both in the same category. They're just not like
That's good at all.
well, it's like there we go. I went there for chocolate cake and all they have is fruit cobbler, and you're like, this is it's both dessert, but this is nowhere near what I actually came here for.
Mm.
So basically, I was going for some combination rice because I'm like, oh, give me that Chinese sausage. I'm like, yeah. And then I walk in, they hand me a menu, and
You can take a good long hard look at yourself.
Yeah. And then they're like, and then I look and I'm like, oh, this is all Korean food.
Mm.
Korean
Korean food
barbecue.
I was like, what Korean food do I like? I didn't think about bulgogi.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If I would have thought of bulgogi, then I would have been like, oh yeah, love me some bulgogi. But I never found it. And then I was looking at it, I'm like, this isn't the right menu. And
Yeah,
then I
it's like
looked around.
You ended up getting like some bibimbap or something.
That's exactly what I got.
Oh my gosh, Signature over here reading minds.
I was like, I went in there, I'm like, oh, give me some combination rice and Chinese sausage. And they hand me the menu, and I'm like, this isn't the right menu. And I look around, and I'm like, oh, did I go next door? And then I'm like, looking around, and I'm like, there's nobody else here. They're looking at me.
And there's a reason why there's nobody else here.
And I'm like, looking through the menu, and I'm like, what Korean food do I like?
Mine's drawing a blank.
I need to get out of here because they're staring at me. What is bibimbap? And it was like rice and other stuff, and I'm like, that's kind of what I came here for. And then
But they
I
came
got
in for the other stuff.
it was like rice and ingredients, and I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, because fried rice is rice and ingredients, cool. And then yeah, I ordered that, and then they got it, and then I walked out, and I'm like, no, I was not next door. The restaurant's gone. And I texted her, I'm like, hey, favorite place is gone. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, no.
I totally didn't just walk up in there. I totally didn't just walk up in there and realize it's gone after I ate the food.
So I took it to go, and I got home, and I'm like, okay, cool. And I open it up, and I'm like, where's the rice? I'm like, oh, it's this other thing. And then I open it up, and I'm like, this isn't rice with ingredients in it. This is a bunch of different ingredients in their own little separated spot with rice on the side. And it was all cold. And I'm like, this isn't what I wanted at all. I guess I'll try it. And like,
That sounds like the worst part of the story was that it was cold.
Yeah.
well, it's like, cause it's like, I've never had bibimbap, and when I got it, I'm like, oh, this is like, huh?
Is that what it's supposed to be served cold?
Was
I think go ahead.
Was the meat and the rice cold, or was the kimchi cold?
All the stuff that you're supposed to put in whatever was cold. Cause it was like mostly vegetables.
Was it a cold soup?
I think there was a container of soup, and I'm like, by the time I went to the like extra containers, I was like already done. I was like oh, this is because I used to work in manufacturing, and like a lot of the people in manufacturing are like English as a second language. So there's like a lot of Koreans, a lot of African people, a lot of like Hispanic people, a lot of like Filipinos. Like I started learning like all the different I went to school in high school. I grew up around all Vietnamese people, and then I went to college, and then I came back and went into manufacturing, and then it's like like there's a couple Vietnamese people, but there's a lot of Filipino people, and there's a bunch of Korean people, and it's like the the Asians that you don't like. I don't really come across in
Yeah.
regular day. Like regular day is like Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and then over there is like Filipino. It's like
Laotian, like the
yeah,
Thai.
yeah. So I'm like, this is cool. And then like it's usually like 50-year-old moms and stuff like that that work, or at least at the place that I work. So like they're always feeding me and like, and I'm like,
Wait, I want to go where you work. What the hell?
well, it's one of those things where it's like, so when you're in manufacturing and like a lot of the people there, English is their second language, is like they don't
cook really
understand
big
everything that was
meals.
said, huh?
They cook really big meals.
Well,
Yeah.
well that too, because it's like a big community kind of thing. But it's like they have a meeting, and then after the meeting, everybody comes to you like, what did they say? And I'm like, they said this and that. I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. And
Dude,
then
I'm gonna be honest with you. You're comparing your work experience to my work experience. Yours is way better. You got food. All I got was a messed up bag.
So the thing is, like after a couple of meetings, like they just know to go to you to get the answers, and then to thank you, they give you food.
Yeah, dude. What? You know how many people I helped and I got nothing in return?
so, so yeah, I met a lot of the Korean ladies. Like, I guess they like took like they like, no, he's mine, and I'm like, I always ate lunch with them or sat during break with them. But there's some like Filipino ladies that I actually went to like one like they had a birthday party or something like that, and I saw like a whole pig on the table. It was the first time I've ever seen that, and I was like,
You weren't prepared.
there's too much here.
No.
And it was weird because it's like a pig just laying across the table with like in the middle section there's like square chunks like taken off like it's a cake.
Yep.
I mean, what else do you expect it to do? It's been cooked. It's not like it's gonna dance.
And I'm like,
Dancing pig.
I'm used to seeing like a bunch of meat and like maybe a bone, but like no arms, legs, or faces or anything.
Nah, they cook a whole hog.
You cook the whole
Yeah.
thing.
And so I'm like, they're like, oh, go get some ham or what? I don't know what they called it. And I'm like, go get, it's oh, hello, magma slime.
Oh.
Oh, lame.
I was like, what's that squishy sound next to me? And I turn and he's like trying his hardest to get me. But I will monitor him while I go through the rest of this. Yeah, so yeah, we went to the house and like there was a whole pig, and I was like, I was not used to that. And yeah, I didn't get any because it was looking back at me. And
That's when you go around the other side where it's not looking at you and you take something, because I've heard it's really good.
Yeah,
But
I'm pretty sure, but then there was the butt and the tail there, and I'm like, I'd rather not eat.
Bacon!
And I was like, I'd rather not eat that either.
But isn't that where the ham comes from anyways?
Probably, but it doesn't. It like.
You have to be of interest sometimes, Taco.
I mean,
So I'm like,
at some point you had to have had like a smoked pork butt or something.
Yes.
no.
What?
Pulled pork.
And if I
Pulled
did,
pork?
they were like, yeah, pulled pork, yeah, pulled pork
Comes
delicious.
is from a butt.
That's
Yeah, it does. It's not. So
the butt
it doesn't look like a butt cheek. Like, it's
Pigs don't
pulled
have butt
apart
cheeks.
and shredded.
But that's
So
where
I'm
it
like,
comes
yeah.
from.
Yeah, and burgers come from cows, but you want some shredded cow like I'm a conehead or something.
I mean,
Shredded cow.
The parts in the hamburger and the parts in the hot dog are like the worst parts of the animal. They just come in pretty packaging, but
Yeah.
it's worse.
Yeah,
It's worse than looking at the pork butt and going like, oh, I don't want to eat that. Let me eat a hot dog. That seems better. And it's just like leftover
yes,
crap.
and I totally get that, but
Yeah, that's what we're talking
if
about.
if I go to get some food and there's a body part there, I'm turned completely off. Like,
Rip.
yeah, or if it's looking back at me, like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, I'm not hungry anymore. Sorry. I can't.
I mean, I get it. I'd probably be like the same. I'm like, that's a little hard. But eventually, I'd get hungry and be like, all right, you know what? It's time to grow up.
Eventually, yeah. But I'm like, I had other choices. I'm like, do you want a body part or do you want some pasta? And I'm like, I can go with some pasta. There was some what was it? Pasta salad there that like had ham in it, and I was like, I've never in my life had a pasta salad that had fruit and meat in it.
Ew, that doesn't sound good.
So, as far as salads go, are you a meat and fruit salad kind of person, or is the pasta salad part too much?
The only fruit that I've ever like put in my salad is grapes, but that's because it's raisins basically, just not dehydrated.
What about cranberries? You know,
I don't like cranberries.
I don't. I'm not like the whole Thanksgiving. They're like, some cranberries. I'm like, no.
Well, I like
this is a
like the
salty
jelly.
meal. No, thank you.
I like the jelly cranberry sauce. I don't like actual
that's
cranberry.
dressing. It's dressing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what exactly was in it, but it was like amazing, and like, it's one of them things where it's like, I'm trying to ask her like how to make it, and it's weird for like this big black dude trying to ask the little Filipino lady how to make the fruit salad. And I'm like, it's I don't know. She was like, yeah, just kind of put some stuff in it and like walked away. And I'm like, that's not helpful at all. And
yeah. She probably didn't want to give you the secret recipe.
I know, and I'm like, but it was so good.
Yeah, but stuff like that seems like a secret family kind of recipe thing.
Yeah, so I was like, But yeah. So there was that. That I got experience like introduced to that type of food, and then hot dog sushi was one thing that was interesting.
Wait. I just remembered. You were at a Korean restaurant. Why didn't you just ask them for Korean corn dogs?
True.
I don't think they. This was probably.
Oh, okay, Chad. I am very sleepy.
Korean corn dogs came around.
Very sleepy.
I know that.
So I am actually going to head out.
3 years ago.
So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know it wasn't like I wouldn't say like chill stream.
3 years ago.
But
I don't remember when it was built. All I know is that people were like, "Hey, there's awesome places here," and I'm like, "Hey, I want to go there one day."
It was a chill stream, I guess. I was just too sleepy to really be that contribute into the conversation, really, and they weren't really more so conversations that really pertain to me. So yeah, but
I would.
Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys just enjoyed the chill stream. We were just mining.
In my head, I'm like, I want to get this. I want
to. But tomorrow we'll be back on my SMP. I'll make sure to drink an energy drink. I'll be more hyped tomorrow. Friday we'll be playing a scary game. Next week we'll do the regular Monday, Tuesday streams. Wednesday we'll be doing pumpkin carving stream. Friday we'll also be doing pumpkin carving stream. And then that Saturday, the 29th, we will be doing horror game with Meadle.
I think I've been there.
I hope you all have a great rest of your day,
Is it
night, evening, wherever you are.